while we're stalling for God to return. This is not waiting for Godot. This is allegedly Monster of the Week, which is a game that I have been trying to play for like 2+ years, and every single time there have been like at least half a dozen games that it's either gotten canceled, I've gotten sick, there's been some reason that I've not gotten to play. So we're breaking this fucking curse tonight. No pressure, Lee. Quickly though, before we get into it, before I turn over the keys, I want to acknowledge that I am streaming, living, doing all the fun things and all the not fun things from the traditional stolen lands of the Neo-Casca, Kaskaskia, Ochahisakoan, and Kikapoa people. I'm going to pass over to Alana.
And I acknowledge that I am streaming, living, working, and playing in the traditional unceded and stolen lands of Nahia Aski Plains Cree, Netchi FPE, the Knights of Piostakoe, Tsutina, the Nakan Makoche, Denisulin, Nakota Sioux, Nakota Iska, Anishinaabe, or the Saulteaux, and the Nitsitapi people.
Yeah, and as always, we'll just keep going around.
The other way. All right, I am living, streaming, and doing all the horrible capitalism things that I have to do every single day from the stolen, unceded lands of the Multnomah, the Wasco, the Cowlitz, Gaplamet, Clackamas, Tualatin, Kalapuya, Molalla, other bands of Chinook that made their homes along the Columbia River.
Hello, hello. I do happen to be existing here, and I do happen to be on the stolen lands of the Tuasaguilite and the Cherokee East.
Hi, I am sweltering in the stolen and unceded lands of the Kinekahaga people.
I love the additional, the sweltering. I hate that for you, but you know. Right.
Sending cool thoughts.
Thank you.
From the other side of Canada.
Gib.
Okay. I am living, playing, existing in the I don't remember how all that goes, but in the stolen lands of the Lipan Apache, I can't pronounce like the native name, so I'm don't want to risk butchering that. Comanche, Tonkawa, and the Humanos, I think is how that one's pronounced, because it's a J, but Texas.
Yeah. Don't worry, it took me a while. I did a lot of digging to find as close as I could get on the traditional names. So, yeah, fantastic. Thank you.
I know enough to know that Kinekahaga is not how you say it.
But you know what? You acknowledge that, so...
Yeah. I have an accent. People have accents, it's fine.
Oh, and Griffin believes also the Cato as well.
Okay. Yeah, and just want to quickly, before I turn over the keys, I almost forgot, just say, Rayne, welcome to Hammer of the Gods. You've been our lovely person doing all the clips and being fantastic.
I cannot be clipped today.
That's not true.
Who says you can't?
I have friends right here too.
I will bite you. I will eat your shins. They will go in my cannibalism soup.
You can have them. They're twisted anyway.
In my
Listen. It has been absolutely unhinged. You get a bunch of non-gender conforming, non-binary people together. And yeah, it turns out we're just a bunch of gremlins. Also, yeah, I guess one last thing before I turn it over. Yeah, it is Non-Binary Awareness Week, so be fucking aware of us. We're here. We're not going anywhere. We've always been here.
Sorry, it was too funny to me that everybody's hands came up at the same time.
We're all sharing one brain cell.
See, we're all connected.
That's because I have everybody in the cannibalism soup.
No.
I'm here for it.
We have at least two alleged cannibals right now.
For legal reasons, that is a joke TikTok.
For legal reasons. This is a joke.
I said alleged.
For other reasons. For other reasons, it may or may not be. On that note, Lee, have the keys.
Ah, delicious. Hello, motherfuckers, sluts, and bubble butts. It is I. I'm God. I'm eating the keys. They're mine now.
What was it the other day? What was it? Sluts, slurs, and bubble butts?
It was slurs, sluts, and bubble butts. I want you to know, I came into a Discord VC saying that. They said, Lee, what the fuck? And I was like, hello, it's me. Welcome to me feeling bad. Rayne hasn't played Monster of the Week because of various cucking issues.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
I mean, it happened.
The froggy
Conservation
cuck chair was not needed in it, I promise. And for the sake of apparently like 3 to 4 of people yelling, saying I need to host more games, here I am. Hello, it's me again.
I'm all 3 to 4 of those people.
It's Rayne and their alternate personalities. I'm back in the fucking building again.
I'm one of those people.
It's most of y'all. Y'all were just like, ha 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 ha, Lee. And I was like, huh. What? I can't read. Let me get my sheet. Let me get my things. Spotify, shut the fuck up for a second. Thank you.
Get your sheet together.
No. Just because you told me to now. Fuck you. So we will be playing Monster of the Week. We'll be having our lovely players deal with me as I put them through shenanary. No, they don't get a choice. They signed up for this shit, I guess. Oh, fucking weirdos.
I didn't. Rayne told me to.
Damn. Held hostage.
Just
Can't
even
have
funnier
shit.
since you're playing the mundane.
Huh? What?
It's even funnier since you're playing the mundane, as you said.
Yeah.
Like a normal black woman who just wandered in.
It's just here. Don't know why I'm here.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
I can't with y'all. I cannot with y'all.
Sure you can.
You're gonna have to with all of us.
Oh my fucking, I'm gonna throw up. Anyways, to get started, motherfuckers, y'all are gonna be in Salem, Massachusetts. Why? Because I fucking said so.
Shit.
Love this.
I'm back there again.
You're back in the fucking building again, bitch.
Did not know this before choosing to be a black woman.
Nobody did. Nobody knows anything.
I've been there a couple of times. It's not.
I mean, to be fair, no matter where you went, you were probably gonna be like, "Damn, as a black person," I was gonna be like, "Yeah."
Like I should have known before I knew I was being assigned to Earth. God.
Damn, hold on. Let me
Just don't come to Portland. Or actually do come.
I want you to know
Yeah.
it was gonna be either I was either gonna put y'all in New Orleans, Massachusetts, or Maine. Those are the 3.
I mean,
Mm.
as a
You weren't safe. I
ginger-
wasn't safe. Fine.
as a ginger, NOLA sounds great. Like it sounds like a fun place, but like
I mean, we
too
talked
pussy
about
for
this.
that
You're
shit.
black.
It's true. I was there.
But I burn.
You got
like a
put me back in the
motherfucker.
oven. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
What? What? That's
That
I think it's the
shit boil.
opposite
Nah, it's fine.
of you
Yeah, no,
huh?
I think they're right.
Okay. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just put them back in the oven. Somebody forgot
Oh,
to
that's
put
the
a-
plan. I thought you said that they got put back in the oven. I'm like, I don't think the oven. I think
The
that's
oven
the opposite
wasn't
of
on.
what
That
the
was the
oven does.
problem.
True.
Yeah, somehow I still don't get the melanin. It's fine.
Oh,
It's okay.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. So y'all will be in the lovely, not lovely, Salem, Massachusetts, because why not? Oh, not camera shy. You're adorable. It's okay. Don't worry. If
Your
we can
camera,
second,
Eros.
I'll put her on camera for you, but she's sleeping in the living room. So y'all are going to be, because God forbid, getting all of y'all to coordinate if y'all know each other is actually so funny to watch. Be like, no. But so for intents and purposes, only only 2 of you, technically 3 of y'all might know
Three.
each other.
Yeah,
3.
3.
I
And
know
it's
these
all
two
the bottoms.
motherfuckers.
The bottom. Sorry, that was so loud for no reason.
because every bottom knows every other bottom, obviously.
Power bottom.
How that works.
So for all intents and purposes, y'all are in Salem, Massachusetts. Most of y'all go about your day-to-day lives doing whatever it is you do, except for Kanisha, who apparently just can't be happy anywhere because she's black, and it's truly unfortunate and entirely
used to
real.
it. She just goes to work.
She just got me too.
Yeah. Bam.
This town has been known to be a very large tourist place due to the fact that it's Salem, Massachusetts. That's where witches were, done all these horrible things to. They have a decent amount of coffee shops, and I don't know, probably your one night stand lives here. I don't fucking care. So I'm going to Valencia first because I can.
How dare.
Shut the fuck up.
During Non-Binary Awareness Week?
Okay.
A bra for you motherfuckers. Shut up. Because I can't have nipple slips, which is wild.
What if you just slid? What if you slid your
I mean, we
name
can't
tag
see
just like
down
into
there,
the middle?
right?
It would be like, listen, it has happened
Free
two
them.
separate times. It has happened like I went to a rage room and had a titty just pop out.
Oh.
It is on two different sets of cameras, and that's wild to me.
One for each.
One for each titty.
Literally limited edition. Woo!
Oh my god. You need to get a really long name like me so that no one can see anything below your chin.
That's the whole reason your name is long, not because your parents named you that. Just
I'm not
because-
wearing any clothes right now.
Your character, because you had to pick the thing I didn't think you would pick. You sneaky little motherfucker.
Teehee.
Don't you teehee at me, you
Should've known.
bastard.
Should have known.
So what does a day look like for Azra? Is it Azra? That's how it's pronounced? Or am I
Azra,
crazy?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For Azra, just genuinely, what do they look like? Give us a little rundown.
Okay, so let me just read what I fucking wrote down and then talk about what she does in a day. So Azra is a Nephilim. She's the child of the angel of death. They are descended from the Levantine people, a mix of Semite, Persian, and Greek on her human side. And they're tasked with meeting the hunters, from their angelic side. Azra is soft-spoken but tough, filled with holy conviction and a sense of duty. She's steadfast and strong and will fight the hordes of hell and beyond without so much as an inkling of fear. Her bloodline is both divine and royal, descended from kings, holy emperors, and prophets, what have you. Failure is not an option for her. And with her divine blood and ancestry, it makes her almost frightfully beautiful. They look ethereal and vaguely threatening. Their hair is long, very thick, coily black hair, billowing curls all the way down to her ankles, but kept neatly from their face in like braids that break off like right here. So it just cascades down. But one curl tends to escape right here and just be right in the middle. Her eyes are big and round, and they sharpen at the end at an upward angle. They're green like emeralds, and she has thick brows. She has a strong aquiline nose. It's kind of like an eagle. And their lips are very thick, full, and heart-shaped. She's tall, towering at 6 foot 6.6.
The 0.6 threw me when I read that shit. I want you to know that. I was like, what the fuck?
Slender build. I had to. With a large bust and wide hips. though with the musculature of a seasoned fighter, cut and sculpted like a Michelangelo, and their skin is dark olive. They're always seen in the sharpest clothes, perfectly dressed in a white suit, cut and tailored to their unique figure. The blazer is like one of those 2-button crop blazers with the lapels that are like kind of short, that have shoulder pads that she customized herself to have steel in them, because you never know when you got to fight somebody. The button-down top is also like very white and tucked into their slacks that are fitted slacks. The tie is like a golden weave tie. That's one of them slim ties. And there's a golden stripe that goes down the side of her pants that are cropped just above their ankles. And she wears 3.4-inch high heels that are the same gold as the tie, making her about 7 feet tall with the heels.
I want you to know the fact that you wanted to make this bitch taller than Lamis fed my ego. I felt like a man on a Tinder page. Like, I'm 6'4", actually. I'm coming for your ass, personally.
Go for it. She can take it. But a day in the life for Azra is always training, like always training, because Azra is all business all the time. When they're not training, she's consulting with either her father, the angel, or other angels that she's in contact with, like Gabriel and Michael, who gave her her flaming sword. Other than that, she's to pretend to be human. She just goes about the business areas of the cities that she teleports to, because she may have wings, but they teleport. That's just the way it does. Just to look like a business person, because that's how they always dress.
Okay, perfect. You, Azar, have been notified by multiple sources about people going missing in this town. However, because you're being directed to meet the hunters that are supposed to be showing up, I'm gonna hit you with a whammy here. You were told to meet them at the entrance of the city solely because allegedly this bitch got a hoopty.
Couldn't make
So
it any
if we're gonna-
further.
like the fucking transmission blows. So Channelle-Lize, why don't you tell us about Kanisha? What does she look like? We know how she got here, but like,
Do we? Do we
Yeah,
know how
sure.
to
drove was the hoopty, but I didn't say it was making. I didn't say it was making into town. It might make it to the outside of town.
It's a functioning hoopty today, but it's one of those like. Okay, so I'll describe who Kanisha is, and I think then we'll come back around. Kanisha is a millennial Black woman in her mid-30s. She has waist length black locks that she usually has piled up on top of her head, and some kind of like bun or something. Sometimes it's in a wrap of some sort. Today it's just kind of haphazardly tied above her head. She wears wire framed glasses and is usually wearing some extremely millennial t-shirt and some like skinny jeans or something. Like she dresses as a millennial is expected to dress. She carries around a really big tote bag, constantly has a really nice, it would have been a really nice car like 40 years ago, but she does not have the funds to keep up this car. It is a classic vehicle. I don't know enough about cars to say exactly what kind of vehicle it is. But it's a nice car that she just can't keep up with the avalanche of upkeep that it requires to stay nice. So it's just functional. But there have definitely been times where she could be passed on the freeway, just kind of like holding up the hood of her vehicle, looking in the direction of the engine, but really just kind of looking into the middle distance because she doesn't know what to do to fix this goddamn car that keeps breaking down on her. And she has kind of like, it's hot, it's warm there, right? I think she has kind of like light to medium brown skin that has been darkened to a medium dark brown by the sun. She's got round eyes, round features, and I think I was asked what she's doing as she approaches the location.
Yeah, did your car break down? Like, how far out do you think your car made it before it just went?
I don't think the car broke down that day, but I think there's a very clear indicator of what kind of day she has been having so far, and that indicator is blasting from her car. You can hear she's blasting Strength, Courage, and Wisdom by India Irie, which she she puts on repeat anytime she has a particularly bad day. And it is blasting in that something in the car is loose, kind of like kind of way. Not because it's a bassy song, just because her car's shit and it sounds also
I know that rattle. I know that rattle so well.
You can't see what's loose, but something is loose somewhere. And that's what you kind of hear along with just like the slightly worrying rattling of the inner workings of this car.
It's just her gas. It's just her gas. Like her cap. It's just loose.
Probably she doesn't know which direction to turn it to make it stick, so she just kind of like closes it and hopes for the best. Yeah, that's what you hear and see and experience as she rolls up to the venue. I don't remember what area this is supposed to be. Is it a mall?
No, so you would be pulling into town, like so you're kind of yeah. So you would see like the entrance of like where you know how like when you get into like specific cities, like they'll have like the parallel parking with the like parking meters. You have that one like the assortment of like vendors of some kind, usually trying to sell shit outside the edge of the stores, like things like that. I've never been to Massachusetts, so this is Lee's, Massachusetts. God damn it!
I'm Canadian.
Oh,
Salem's
like a city town.
Okay,
hybrid.
So what I have in my head, not off, delicious.
I agree with one of those.
Not very many tall buildings.
Oh, perfect. I wasn't doing that. Delicious.
Does it have like like 2 or 3 heritage museums on Main Street or something like that?
Yeah, there's literally like 3 museums in the same area where all the tourists go. Where the city capital is also where they filmed Hocus Pocus.
Ooh, okay, so now I know where we are.
Yeah, so you're
we're just in the Hocus Pocus town.
Yeah, you're in the Hocus Pocus town. You're pulling into definitely the more touristy spot. You do see a lot of people just kind of I feel like you gotta go park and you like, there's a person in a van behind you, like in the spot that you're trying to pull into, who kind of backs his car up to help you get in the spot you're trying to get into because he hears the rattling and he's like, ooh.
Humbling.
Ooh. I'm gonna let this bitch have that spot.
I've had a rough time, as you can tell by what I'm listening to.
He didn't even have to hear that. He just heard the.
They just know, yeah.
Cutting from you as you're getting out of your car, we're gonna slide this way. It would be this way on y'all's end. Alana.
Isla.
I can't remember which one yours is. Is it?
I love that we have Azra, Isla, and Ayla.
Ayla's gonna kill me. I'm gonna have a stroke. Is yours? Because I have them written out to where I can pronounce them. I just don't know which one yours is. I didn't mark that.
Isla.
Okay, perfect. I love how it's the first one. Delicious. Okay, so why don't you tell us what Isla looks like? I don't know. You can choose whether or not you want to be from Salem, Massachusetts. The only one I put here intentionally is Azra, because Valencia doesn't get a choice because I'm going to be bullying them the most today. Also, they're like angel babies, so they could just fly, I guess. Like, fuck you and your stupid wings or whatever.
For the record, I decided that Kenisha's from Toronto.
Delicious. Perfect.
Yes.
Also,
so you
League,
can choose-
I need you to look at the chat while Alana's doing their thing.
Oh my.
Okay, I'm doing my thing.
Shut
Anyway,
the fuck up, Chad.
There it is.
You're not even fucking here. Go sit in the white people corner where they think mayonnaise and fucking Miracle Whip is spicy until I want to see your stupid punchable face right now.
what? Who thinks mayonnaise is spicy?
It's the
He knows what he
vinegar.
did,
They
rat
think the
bastard.
vinegar is spicy.
I know someone who's told me they don't like Doritos because it's spicy.
Wow.
And it's the Cool Ranch.
How neon white were they?
Huh?
Like, how neon white was this person?
Very.
Damn, you got translucent ass people in front of you. Can't see you. I'm looking through you.
Listen, I'm white as fuck,
Alabaster
but like,
Americans.
Not I need the list of like insults for white people. I need to go. Hold on, I have a person I need to message. Continue on with your business. I will be back with this list.
Now I want to hear this list though.
We'll get to that. Do your thing first, damn it. Let me get this list.
Isla is what did I have? Okay, Isla is spooktacular is what they're called, and they're with a traveling show, so they kind of are from everywhere. Originally from Canada, and they wait, I pulled up the wrong thing. I was trying to pull up some words. So Isla, they have very unusual features because they have somewhat of supernaturalness about them. They're not fully human. They have kind of fae-like features with large eyes, very large, kind of or not globular, but like almond-shaped eyes tilted slightly up, with a strange green and blue central heterochromia, which they hide with their sunglasses, which have fun little abilities of their own. They are dressed like Eve from The Mummy. So currently they're wearing very curator-style clothing. And that's just like part of their thing. They are part of this show, this traveling show called the Macabre. Let me find it. Macabre Monstrosities and Curiosities, who is run by their boss named Stanford, but he's a scammer and he only does like partially real monsters because he found that it's more convincing, or it brings back more people if it's fake monsters with a sprinkle of the real. So there's that. And then back to Isla though, their face is a heart-shaped face with a pointed chin, again exaggerated features, kind of like the fae. And their hair is layered, curly, and a dark auburn, and they have a fair complexion. On occasion, if you look close enough, the hair shimmers in an iridescence just around the edge, greens, blues, and purples. And it's not a trick of the light, but most people think it is.
Bold of you to assume I can see.
and we know you can't read.
And because they work at a show and they're like doing different acts and performances within the show, they often don many costumes. So they are constantly changing, going from anywhere from like a 1920 gown, like evening gown, to like an 80s style millennial, pantsuit, or a librarian or curator or something like that. So they're even known to do fantastical characters out of fantasy novels. So they're always changing.
Damn, why is everybody so hot?
All right, why don't you tell me how Isla got here? Because the only one you technically have interactions with are the bottoms.
Yeah. So Isla is driving their van, which is it has the macabre monsters or monstrosities and curiosities on the side, because it's like when they have to bring with them because they're stuck in the show constantly. So they're driving that. It's a purple van with like bright green lettering, and then like the monstrosities has red, so on and so forth. And they're kind of like making their way through town in the van.
Okay, perfect. Rayne, your turn.
Yeah, so I am playing Isla, whose last name I completely forgot already. Not important. Isla is what?
I thought it was
Damn,
eight.
God damn it! I've already
I'm fucking confused. I'm looking at this like, wait.
Ayla, yes. I was listening to you, and now I'm like, oh, well, that's my name now. It's like whenever somebody's doing an accent, and you're like, damn, I have to do that accent now. Yeah.
Not y'all
That is
Freaky
not
Friday
easy.
and your characters.
Listen, we're all very neurospicy, so
It do be like that.
you're not wrong. Yeah, Ayla, whoever the fuck I am, is the wronged. They were in college. Their roommate got murdered by a werewolf, and they were too scared to do anything about it, and managed to somehow survive the encounter. And ever since has been hunting specifically werewolves, but ends up finding a lot of other monsters, which is really irritating because that's not what they're trying to kill. Because they want to, I don't know, rid the world of the thing that killed their roommate and caused them to drop out of college.
And they were roommates.
Exactly. Nothing else.
Damn it. Had to ruin my hopes and dreams, Rayne.
Yeah. So Ayla looks pretty normal, especially in comparison to like Isla or Azra. Usually wears like a long trench coat, mostly because their signature weapon is this enormous fucking pistol. What did they call it? The actual gun itself is a Magnum Research BFR, which is
fucking for real? They have that as a gun?
It's true. They really do. I forget what they had like a nickname for it that's similarly goofy. But yeah, no, it is chambered in 500 Bushwhacker, which is the largest, most powerful pistol cartridge in the world. It is a 21-inch long gun, which for you Canadians is 53.34 centimeters.
Now you having to convert from freedom units to their units. That's why.
We
Cut
do
off,
inches.
motherfucker.
We do inches.
Sometimes.
Freedom units.
I
I
bet they do
predominantly
freedom
use
units.
inches. I remember what part of my thumb is the line for an inch, so I don't have to get a ruler. We use inches.
Yeah,
fact,
Canada
I
is
have a
so
ruler.
confusing. It's so confusing. I mean, so do I, and I live in America.
To America. Oh, okay, I was about to be like, do American rulers just have inches on both sides?
No. We just ignore the other side. We just ignore the other side because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is fucking enormous. That is their signature weapon. And yeah, they are cruising in on their classic Harley, probably like a little ways behind the van. I'm afraid to know what's going on. I just
It
see
wasn't
everyone
me.
giggling.
I laughed really loud as if it was my fault. It's not my fault. I need everybody to know that.
Oh no, I'm done.
God damn it. Anyway, moving on. Yes, they are probably cruising a little bit behind the Macabre Monstrosities van on their classic Harley because they're just, cool like that.
They just cool like that.
Yeah.
Are they wearing a helmet?
No.
Wow.
That's how it's done. You don't wear a helmet.
Yeah.
Being gay does not
Their
protect
hair.
you from head trauma.
That's not true.
Yes, it
It's
does.
true. I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up and stay in your little corner over there.
For legal reasons, we're being ridiculous, and that's not true. You should wear a helmet. But
Wear
yeah,
a helmet.
Mm-hmm.
in terms of this story,
Wear 2
helmet's not
helmets.
cool.
Drive responsibly. That's
Not wear 2 helmets. Where the fuck the other helmet? You know what? Don't answer that. Anyways. Continuing on. Rayne, my dear.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, trying to recover from not being able to breathe.
You know what? That's so real, and it's probably Rayne's fault.
Usually.
So tell us about Echo and what they look like, please.
So currently, and that's an important word. Currently, Echo is wearing black skinny jeans, a black, probably band branded tank top. They have a big, and this is how I'm going to word this, big fuck off knife, to steal Rayne's words. It's a tactical Bowie knife strapped to their thigh. They're very, very pale. Like the kind of pale that looks like
I'm glad
they
I did not put
should-
y'all in no hot state in the summer. I left y'all in spring where it is reasonably climated. It's maybe like
But they have reasons for why they're so
Reasonably
pale.
There's reasons they're pale.
I said
It's
what
not
I
just
said.
because they're white.
that glittery skin.
I did get the white people list, by the way.
Opinion.
I'm here for it. Let's hear it, Lee.
No, hold on.
After Echo.
Wait, hold on. Before we return to being normal, I do need to ask you, Lee, is there a Blue Man Group standee behind you?
Huh?
With the blurring, it looks like there is a man wearing all black clothing and a blue. His head is blue or purple. Oh,
That's the
This is
non-binary
blurred.
flag.
but you see what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
No, I
that's the
can't.
non-binary flag in the bookshelf.
It might be the hat man. It might be the
The
hat
fucking
Oh my God. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Please continue.
Yeah, no, it's just a shelf. That was
Oh yeah, it's okay. I thought that was a body, like a standee.
That's,
Okay.
that is my manga shelf. There's
Ah.
porn on there, and then my
Ah.
son, he sits on
Ah.
top of my television.
He's beautiful.
Thank you. His name is Francis.
I assumed his pronouns, but I'm glad that I was right.
No, Francis is just a little guy, honestly.
Speaking of
Yeah.
children, because we're playing Monster Week, I got my little moth person.
Oh,
So,
my child
you know.
is over there. He's a pigeon.
Nice.
He's a real pigeon. I'm not gonna go get him. I don't feel like it.
I would go get my actual fur child, but she is napping. But I'm gonna have to cut the air on for the both of us in a minute because it's fucking hot and my titties are sweating and I hate it here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Clinically.
we gotta get you out of the South.
I'm in Canada. There is no farther north. There, it's not too hot right now.
North Pole.
Everything
It's hot.
hot.
everywhere.
Everywhere's hot.
Yeah.
But yes, Echo, besides you just being like the palest person in present company.
Yeah, their eyes are that like icy blue with like a white tint. Their hair is short, kind of spiky, like messy. Obviously, they like made sure it looked that way. Electric purple. They're wearing, knee-high combat boots. And that's, kind of what? That's what they look like. What was the next question? I'm sorry.
How are they getting here if you're not from here?
They're more than likely like chilling in the back of Isla's van.
It could be anybody. Which one of them is Isla?
Isla, not Ayla, not Azra.
Island
Ayla.
like island. You know what? That's easy to remember.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ayla, me, has a motorcycle. I assume
Right
Azra
in the bug.
does not have a vehicle because why would God need a car?
Right?
Because
Yeah.
Jesus keeps taking
Isla.
the fucking wheel. That's why.
This motherfucker.
The synchronicity! The synchronicity was beautiful.
And what's kind of funny is if Isla has to like regularly check the back of the van to see if Echo's there, because Echo will just sit in objects. Like objects will like in the back of the van will be sticking out of them because they're a ghost. So they're just like chilling. So technically they're from Salem, but they occasionally will be like, Isla, what doing? And have
What
for the last 12 years.
That's so real.
Yeah. Isla would definitely be like, oh, jeez. And be like, tell me when you're back there.
Damn, what doing?
So it's funny, Ren, that you would say that Echo has the like icy blue eyes. I almost said that for Ayla, which is funny given our backstory that we'll maybe get to later.
Yeah.
So as all of you have finally come to reaching the entrance of Salem, probably parking. If you have a vehicle, unless you're Azra because you think you're hot shit or whatever, fucking God. Jesus does need to quit taking the wheel. I just saw that in your Twitch. It confirmed. Stop taking the fucking wheel. It's just Jesus taking the wheel, actually, but that's besides the point.
Hey, you leave Jesus out of this.
Exactly.
Listen, Jesus knows what he did.
He worked hard.
He did it. He stole my fucking wheel.
At least it
Fucking
wasn't
rat.
like Jose that took the damn fucking tires.
Oh my fucking Lord! It's just cinder
Technically
blocks.
also a wheel.
There, he just taken everything spherical. Okay, Azra, I'm going to say for all intents and purposes because I can that your little divine senses start doing a ding-a-ding, and you're like, either hunters are here or one of the angels has descended to do some fuck shit. I don't know. Angels be doing fuck shit sometimes. You can decide from there if you would like to, because you do see somebody getting out of a car, 2 cars technically, and someone on a motorcycle not wearing a helmet.
Okay. Azra will see them and definitely clock the person not wearing a helmet and be like, hunters. That must be.
Yeah.
Nobody else would be this reckless.
Oh my God.
No lies detected.
And would like just head over there, just marching all business and shit. Just
Standing at like
straight
7
face.
foot fucking tall over everybody else.
And
Sorry, go ahead.
no. Approaches the motorcycle because that person is technically like out.
Good for them.
Good for them.
It took longer than we thought, Lee, but you know what? Also, you didn't do it. I did it that time.
I'm tired.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. You keep digging.
I'm okay. I'm fine.
Me when I take a hit.
Where's my fan?
Anyway, Valencia, you were saying.
So yeah, Azra approaches Ayla and just kind of like scans them up and down and says, "You must be a hunter. You look strong for a human-like thing."
Whatever that means.
Well, you're human, are you not?
As far as I know, what are you? Assume you're not human. If you're
What I
talking like that.
am is none of your concern right now. I am looking for you if you're a hunter. And is this your band of hunters? Those two in the bigger vehicle?
Well, yeah, I know those two. I wouldn't call us a band. I don't know who the girl is in this other car. She just pulled up when we did.
Yes, the traffic violation on wheels.
The
That-
mobile death trap.
Are we assuming? Okay, I need a little bit of context. Were we called to this place?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
You're technically the mundane, so you were brought
Yeah.
in for a specific. You were brought in for a different reason.
Okay.
I'm just
I
laughing
kind
at
of
the
don't
concept.
want her to know that.
Yeah, I'm just laughing at the concept of Kanisha getting like a random text from like an ex or something. Like, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, I
Booty call
think I think she encountered a weird dog, does not want to conceptualize it as anything other than a weird dog, and then like something happened and she's moving to a new place and she's gonna get a new job that she's gonna get further details on soon, and
Okay,
it's
let's
like
say for all intents and purposes,
so
you came down
normal.
here. You came down here for a job interview.
Yeah, job interview, so normal. It's so
However,
normal, it's fine. Yeah.
When you were maybe like 30 to 45 minutes out, you got a text saying the interview had been canceled and rescheduled.
Oh, she's pissed then.
I mean, she was already going to be bad, so.
Yeah, I think that's why she's cranking Strict Scourge and Wisdom in the car.
It would just be later this week, not the day of. They would have already like paid for you to get a hotel and things.
Okay. So she just doesn't know what
In
her
this
feelings
economy?
are.
In the United States?
She doesn't know
Listen,
that. She's
how
from
many times do
Toronto.
we have to say this? This is Lee's United States. I do what I want here.
We're in
United
Massachusetts.
States.
Lee's the shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, once again, I want to go to Massachusetts because it's so much fucking better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 69 degrees out in Massachusetts.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah, the traffic violation on wheels. That one looks not as strong, to say the least.
You know, I don't know about that. I've been hearing all the cussing she's been doing. I think there's more there than meets the eye.
A volcano makes noise when it erupts, but it is the silence of the lava that creates the destruction.
Sure.
A warrior doesn't have to be loud.
I mean, what's so bad about being loud? As she looks at the gigantic pistol on her hip.
Well, for one, they will see you coming. They will be able to
Good.
make any adjustments necessary to their plan of attack before you even get there.
So it'll be a
then
fair
your
fight.
plan, and then your plans will go to shit, if I may be so bold.
What are these plans you speak of?
Well, given that you're so well armed, again, it gives me hope that you are the hunter that I'm looking for. You haven't confirmed. Are you not a hunter?
Well, that depends on what we're hunting.
The creatures of the night, demons, spirits that are malevolent, humans that bring them
So-
about.
Werewolves. Yeah.
Yes, those are part of it. Werewolves, what you call
Cool. Then I'm in.
vampires. No, that's all I had to say. Okay, that's makes things less complicated. That's very good. So, what about them? Are they going to get out of the van?
She just goes over and like thumps on the back door. Like, come on, let's go.
I will
Echo.
leave them. What do you want?
Echo's just gonna like fall out of the back of the door.
Like
Door doesn't
through
open, just through it. Yeah.
it. Amazing.
Mm.
Kanisha, what's your response to seeing somebody fall through the unopened back door of this van?
I think so throughout this conversation, Kanisha has been doing the like trying not to obviously be watching from the rearview mirror. Like you just kind of see, you know how weird it is to be looking at somebody's rearview mirror and then you see their eyes just way too like framed. She's doing that every once in a while because she's on her phone trying to like figure out who she's supposed to be meeting. She's texting, she's not getting any response. And then now there's just some very odd people hanging out very near to her car. And she thinks she saw somebody gesture in her direction a couple times, and now she just doesn't know what's happening. So when she like sees somebody fall out or exit the back of this vehicle without the door opening, I think you just see her kind of look up from her phone and then look down and then she's like,
But
no.
Hey.
you see the conclusion on her face. It's just no. That didn't happen.
Lee,
Actually.
What time of day is it?
It's probably around like 2:00.
Yeah, so when Echo falls, you can definitely see through them at that point, like when they hit the ground.
I don't think Kanisha sees that because she's still in the car. But I think she like kind of clocked some translucency and is just rejecting that notion completely. She's just not. That did not happen. Actually.
Hey, can you roll, Channelle-Lize? Can you roll me a sharp, please?
Oh, okay.
It's 2d6. Yeah.
Why are my dice in a box and a bag? Is my question.
Extra protection. What do you mean?
Yeah,
in a
dice-
bag in a
It's
box.
true.
I'm a dice maker.
I did take them to summer camp.
Yeah, the dice goblins gotta protect their treasure, you know.
It's so true. I roll 2d2. I roll 2d6 and then add my sharp.
Yeah.
Okay. So I rolled. Ooh, dang! I rolled an 11, and I think I have a 1.
Oh
So
shit. God damn.
Hell yeah.
Where did my sheet go? Why did I scroll away? Why did I do that? Where am I? What's happening? I think I'm just gonna double check that it's gonna like it's more than 0, so that's 12.
Okay, perfect. Look at you. First roll of the night, and
That's
you're right here with a
crazy.
12. Now watch you
Yeah.
roll shit for the
Downhill
rest of the
from there.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all downhill.
It's all down here from here. Sorry, honey.
Yeah, I have a
um,
1 in sharp.
Yeah. So, as you look up from your phone and you do actively see this person fall through like the car door, you do kind of do that like double take of like, hold up, what did I just see for a second before you have a slight realization that causes you to initially panic. You just saw somebody fall through a door. The door didn't open. The door isn't busted. They didn't crawl through the window. The window is rolled up, and you see 2 to 3 other people outside the car who are again gesturing at you and referring to you, pointing at your car, something about a traffic violation. Also something about hunting something. You're like, oh, well, maybe they're just in some kind of weird hunting club. No, why would someone who is in a hunting club be dressed like they're going to a CEO meeting?
Well,
You have a moment of like immediate panic where you can feel it like building in your chest, like everything feels tight, everything feels restrictive for a second. Then you think back to when you originally got in your car to go on this trip for this job interview. It was a weird text message you even got for this job interview because you did not remember applying for it. Your criteria, your degree doesn't even match up to this, but the pay was good. That's really all you were concerned about. You didn't think anything of it. Why didn't you think anything of it? That bitch is dead.
Mm-mm.
You
I
seen
think-
Ghost.
Yeah, I think the view now is just like very like this, and just like dinner plate eyes.
That dog you saw earlier, that wasn't a dog, was it?
Wasn't a dog. Wasn't a
When your
cat.
grandma told you about all those funky stories when you were a kid about how the wolves had eaten your grandfather,
All the duppy stories are real.
the weird goblins and shit, the imaginary friends. Oh no, Kenisha. Oh no, 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 honey. Your ancestors are screaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
I
rest
think
of you,
the dinner plate guy eyes kind of just go back to like they go to like a half lidded, just like just a resignation. But she's still like this.
the rest of you do see this woman who was in the car. She was just kind of sitting there, kind of minding her business. You hear her like grumbling to herself for a minute. Before you just see her sink into her chair. You see the car move as she adjusts and then just disappears out of sight for a minute. Not the glasses.
Somebody want to check on the person in the moving death contraption.
I'll go over there.
Make sure it didn't actually kill them this time.
I'm sure it was nothing but a bit of a startle. I'll go over and I'll see what this other person is all about. And so Azra heads over to the hoopty and taps the window and motions to unroll.
Why do I feel like you
roll down
can't
the
roll
window.
down? I feel like you can't roll down the windows. Like I feel like it's one of those cars where it's just kind of stuck. You have to open the door.
Yeah, I think she kind of has to oh, I wish I knew how this worked so I could make it funny, how like that actual window worked. I think she has to, there's like a weird stick that she has that has like, let's say like part of a coat hook like taped to it.
Oh, so it's like the kind of window that you kind of have to shimmy down.
Well, she realized that there's something weird with the wires. So, like, if she reaches back and, like, pulls up on the back right side passenger window, then she can roll down the driver's side window. So she takes out this, like, stick with the duct tape hook. I think you see this, you just see, like, hold on. And she takes the stick and like pulls it up and you just hear like it's not going down, it's going up, so it's just like running the motor, and then she gets like her hand and pushes down on the driver's side and it kind of and then she just kind of like, hey.
You were able to see that, weren't you?
What did you say?
You were able to see that, weren't you?
What?
The person falling out of the back of the big vehicle.
Valencia, roll me. I would be okay if you rolled charm or sharp in this situation.
But I have to do sharp, fucking Puerto Ricanness. Sharp, because I have negative charm.
Oh damn! Your character's so high, and you have negative charm. That's so funny.
Doesn't need it.
If they're extra cool though.
Yeah.
So I got a 6 plus the 1, so I have 7.
Okay, I know there's a little thing.
7's not great.
I was about to say I'm trying to find the little thing because I knew 12 was fine.
I think 7 is a partial success, right?
Yeah.
I think it's 6 and below is a fail.
7 to 9, I think.
Oh wow! If I could read.
Well, we already know you can't. So
Listen, I'm trying my best. Okay. Yeah, I
yes.
can't. What page is that shit fucking on? Hold on.
Oh.
Am I crazy?
Yeah. But no, I mean it is 7 through 9 is a partial.
Yeah, I was just trying to find it on the actual thing.
Saved by the +1.
So it's partial, whatever. I'll find it later. All right. So you're making a rough guess, and I mean rough. Like you're like you've been around people, but you've never paid attention to people. You've never had a need to. They're kind of lesser than sometimes. The way they act, the way they behave, the way they talk, the way they eat, the way they breathe. But you're pretty sure she's lying. You're pretty sure she's deflecting. You're like a 70-30 split sure that she's deflecting.
She's like staring into the middle distance.
Disassociating.
Yeah.
I'm going to
you.
I'm gonna need you to exit this death trap.
What are you, a cop? No. I need you to exit the vehicle.
Says the real God.
Be careful, I won't give you hot people to make out with.
I think she kind of like considers not doing that for a moment, and then realizes that that's probably just going to lead to a really weird impasse. She just kind of like unlocks the door, and then it's like, "Excuse me," because you're standing next to the window.
Takes one step back with their long ass legs.
She gets out, stands up. She's maybe like 5'7" ish, 5'6", not very tall.
Everyone's little.
Yeah, still taller than me. And I think she's looking at your shoes, and she's trying to believe that it's the shoes that are alone that are making you as tall as you are.
Anyway, tell me, what is your name?
Kanisha.
Kanisha, yes. Okay. So you are. Okay. You have a role in this also.
Are we LARPing?
If that's going to make this a little bit more palatable for you to digest, then yes, we are live action role playing.
Ayla looks at the other two and is like, "The fuck's a LARP?"
Goes, I got costumes.
Oh my
Oh,
You're Ayla, you're trying to ask the one to ask that would be Ayla, not me. Fuck if I know.
yeah, me too. Not a fucking clue, but it sounds like some nerd shit.
Kanisha, do you have a weapon with you?
Yeah.
What is your weapon?
She like goes into the back seat, grabs her big bag, and ruffles around for a bit, like pulls out something that she thought was her weapon. If not, it's just something that she forgot to take out of her bag, some really weird thing that I don't know off the top of my head, but it's like, why do I have this? She even looks confused why she has it, puts it back, and then she brings out.
It's like a canister of deviled eggs.
What? What?
I'm making
I
the
was just thinking
executive
of
decision.
Okay, I
was
don't.
just thinking of
She
spork,
doesn't
but
know
yeah.
where she got it.
Okay.
If it was a spork, she would be like, "That's my spork." But I also have a spork.
Yeah, it's a canister of deviled eggs. I stand by this statement as God.
She doesn't remember putting that in her bag. She doesn't know what to do about that. And then she brings out, I don't know, guns. So she has like the kind of gun that a black woman with a big bag will have.
Question for clarification for my brain, because the way you said that, is that with or without the baby daddy? Because that's two different types of gun.
Oh, without. She's got
Okay.
that, like, she's got that, I'm scared of the world around me kind of gun.
Okay, perfect. Delicious.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
A pistol. A
pistol.
22?
Okay.
Is it a 22?
No, it wouldn't be a 22. You would probably have the 357
Okay.
revolver.
Damn.
Don't know what that is.
Damn.
I
Trying
can
to
hear
break
you.
some wrists here.
A 357
It big?
revolver.
I should
It's
I mean,
powerful.
It's not big necessarily. It's powerful, yeah.
I know nothing about guns.
Me neither. It's okay. I
You
hear
You
the
can
Googling.
customize the grip.
Oh yeah, yeah, I typed that so forcefully. Yeah, she has that.
I'm an American who has lived like on the border of the South in very small towns with a lot of white people. I know guns.
Listen, I'm just a little guy. I don't know guns.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
I play a lot of Metal Gear. I know guns.
That'll do it too.
Actually, I think let's go more basic. She just has some pistol. Like, you know,
Basically,
like
a
38
Glock.
special.
she has like it looks like a movie prop pistol, but it does work.
So
Yeah,
like,
so like a 38.
Yeah, Glock.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Not the cop
my
gun.
blicky.
Yeah, it's a cop
on
gun.
the dresser.
That's what she
Uh,
has.
Gross.
I know.
Everybody's so disappointed now.
That
She
is.
doesn't know guns.
I
She
mean,
got a gun and learned
the
to use
mundane.
it. Yeah.
Everyone in this group looks at her cop gun and is like, "Oh,
Ugh.
no."
Okay.
Ezra looks at the gun and is like, "You think that'll protect you?"
From what? From muggers? Yes. It's in a purse.
Isla pulls out their sock full of coins.
Is that silver?
Echo just holds up their big ass knife from
Yeah.
them still laying on the ground.
The ground is very comfortable.
Yeah, floor
Mhm.
time, man.
Floor time. Jinx.
How are you lying down so flat?
It's easy when you're dead.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. Sweet pea, I'm older than you. I'm older than all y'all probably.
Put together.
Very unimpressive weapon. We'll have to fit you with something better than this.
Who are you?
Who I am is not important right now, but my name is Azra. Azra Elizabeth.
Hi.
She looks like some celestial bitch, and I don't mean that in a rude way.
A what?
You know I could send you over if I wanted to.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
I can verify that. It's been attempted.
The
I don't
light,
attempt.
the light keeps trying to drag me home, and I keep telling it no.
Okay. that's her actual Kanisha's response is okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tanisha,
Mhm.
though you seem normal and your weapon is very lackluster, I am very sure that throughout your life you've seen things that are impossible, things that shouldn't be, things unnatural. You've heard stories from relatives, your mothers probably, your grandmothers, of creatures that stalk the night, of
Yes.
demons that can inhabit people's bodies. And you've always felt somewhere deep inside of you that you could have something to do with that, something good, that you can do something good to stop those things.
Is this a job interview?
Let's call it that. I do look the part, don't I?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll just tell you up front, the pay is shit.
The pay is worthwhile.
Is it in USD?
It is.
It's in
pricey.
exposure.
No.
Not the indirect
Yes,
internship.
It is priceless.
Okay. All right. And I think Kanisha, I almost called her Kanisha again. I think Kanisha, she looks at her car. She looks at the belongings that she has in her back seat. She considers where she's driven from, the situation that she's currently in, and she's thinking about she never really felt like that she was called to be a hero, but she does kind of feel like she's being herded towards something because everything is falling apart around her except for the directions that has led her here. The path that led her here has been unblocked so far. So I think she just kind of gives up a little bit, and she just kind of shrugs. She puts a block in her bag, kind of shrugs and goes, "All right, what are we doing?"
Okay. That was also easier than I thought it would be. Anyway.
Once a hunter, always a hunter, even in the blood.
What does that mean?
You'll figure it out.
You learn sometimes Echo just says stuff that doesn't always make sense, but you just go with it.
Smile and nod, dearie. Smile and nod.
Okay, I could do that.
Also, they look like they're a whole 20 years old at best.
Mhm.
You goofy motherfucker.
Listen, you knew what you were getting into.
I did. You said, Lee, I want to play Monster of the Week. Me. Oh, that's cool. You. Me. Huh? How that conversation went.
Can't confirm though.
As for the only information you really have in general about what is happening is that people have been going missing at least once a week, between 2 to 4 people at a time. It's not just one person missing every couple of months. This is a reoccurring thing, and it seems to be mainly tourists. None of the locals are disappearing. You do know that. You've been in the area long enough. However, you have not found a godforsaken thing. And it's probably pissing you off.
So
Okay.
at least whatever's eating is being smart about it.
Yeah. Anyway, the job, Kanisha, is, as the other you might be aware, there are people, an alarming amount of people, going missing in the area. More than just sporadic, one person here and there. It's 2 to 3, even 4 people at a time, just vanishing, snatched from the streets, from our own homes, going into their car after work, just never to be seen again. We have to get to the bottom of what this is, who is doing it, and why. Because it is a thing that will interfere with what my mission is if it is not taken care of. So, you 3 look experienced. Maybe you could give Kanisha the crash course on what to expect as a hunter, and probably give her a better weapon if you have one. If you don't, I could just go find one.
Monster's bad. Shoot them.
Am I really the best one to give advice on that? I mean, hello, dead.
Well,
Dead and still here, dead and refusing to cross over, dead and able to make other things dead.
Okay,
Dead
true.
and with a
Yes.
giant knife.
True.
That is
just-
you know what they say? They say live and learn, or live and die and then learn from that.
Pretty much. I mean, my course of action is stab them in the heart, cut off their head. Occasionally, I'll cut off a limb just as an extra insult to injury. That's my
You don't
advice.
have to do that. You can just kill him.
That makes me
Okay.
nervous.
All right.
You, small, quiet one in the corner. What is your weapon?
Me?
Yes, you.
Spirit fingers.
No,
Sock
that
full of
one's a
coins.
spirit. That's what?
Sock full of coins.
Are these
It
coins
works.
blessed?
Yeah, they're. Wait, let me double check that.
Are they silver? Are they blessed? They sound like silver.
I also have these handy dandy ghost shades. That just helps me see things better.
So you weren't born with the sight. You have help from an enchanted item. Good to know. Don't lose those glasses.
It lets me see into the spirit world. They look, look into it. Yeah. I would say it's just a sock full of coins.
Yeah, I don't. It depends. It's quarters, isn't it?
I just
There's
think
a
so.
sock full of coins.
There is some silver in quarters.
I was about to say I don't know
Yeah.
the percentage of how much is in
In
there.
some
So
quarters.
I would
Especially
say
older
Depends.
ones.
like
If they're from Canada, not so much. If
No.
they're from the States,
Yeah.
there's that
Wow.
layer in the center.
Wow.
They're not Canadian.
Listen, I'm
Yeah,
just
I was
saying.
like, really? Cause I'm pretty
I'm
sure
just
that our
saying.
quarters are nickel and zinc.
Those
Yeah.
30 pieces of silver could be American quarters for all we know.
I'm gonna say for intents and purposes, it's 29 quarters and 1 nickel. I don't know why. I just feel like the 1 nickel is important to me.
That's
It
fun.
makes all the difference.
It does.
That gave me like a princess and the pea feeling of just like I feel like getting hit with that would be worse somehow.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the
Yeah.
nickel.
Oh yeah, something's uneven about that. Don't like
May
it.
I have the sock?
Very gingerly.
What
handled.
kind of sock is it? Is it like a plain white sock or is it like a colorful
No.
sock?
It's like one of those fancy old fashioned socks with like
The Argyle?
buttons. Yeah.
Oh my god. You got lace on your weapon? That's wild. That's wicked work.
Mm. Ezra grabs it. Their
Don't do
eyes
that
start
with your hands.
glowing.
I'm sorry.
Start glowing. Yes, I'm doing it on purpose.
My balls.
There they are.
Their eyes
Where's
start
China when you
glowing.
need him?
They're
Their
still
hair
damp.
starts like waving. You hear them chant like some shit in Latin. They're blessed now. They
Thank
can
You got a
kill anything.
blessed nickel.
Just the nickel.
No, all of it's blessed, but the blessed nickel gives me joy.
The sock is better than my gun.
Well, you chose a very mundane weapon.
I didn't know that I was going to be a part of where are we? Massachusetts? I was gonna say Louisiana.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Are we in Massachusetts? Where are we?
We're in Salem.
Salem, Massachusetts. I didn't know that I was supposed to be using my gun as a prop in a Salem ghost tour. So, excuse me, didn't really pick the cutest one.
Cute has nothing to do with it. Its effectiveness. Well, that
Yeah,
one
these
will
aren't
do the thing.
props either.
Shoots bullets.
Yeah, sure, but the
It's a
stopping
sock with
power
money
is
in it.
now it's blessed. A sock with money in it, with coins in them, is about as effective as a flail was in the medieval times.
Not the flail.
So
Ayla takes out one of the rounds from her revolver and just holds it up, like comparing to Kanisha's pistol. Like,
that will
Whoa.
murder a wolf, a werewolf. That will murder.
goddamn right.
With blessing, it can destroy a demon.
Well, even without the blessing.
It'll fuck it up very hard. Again, excuse my language. We have to get you a better gun. I will be back. Flies away.
I think that just kind of that does. What does flying away look like?
It's like you see her wings kind of come out of nowhere, push them up, and then she just kind of disappears because she kind of just teleports after the first gust up.
I think Kanisha just kind of scratches her chin, staring at the space where Azra was. She doesn't really react.
Yeah, don't
All
worry.
right.
I had the same reaction the first time.
You what?
Yeah,
Huh?
You'll get used to it.
Used to what?
All the weird shit. It gets weirder. That's just a Tuesday.
It just
Shit, it's Wednesday, isn't it?
yeah.
It is Wednesday.
My dudes.
All right, motherfuckers. What what would you like to do? You have watched Azra fly away to obtain some kind of better weapon. For Kanisha after ragging her, but that's okay. You do have the whole town to basically explore. I will say a lot of the kidnappings, like just whatever, have typically been done in the more like touristy area, so where the museums are, where like the gift shops are. Like a lot of people have been just like the corresponding trails and where they went missing or where they came from happens to line up with a very specific area.
I mean, I feel like for Ayla, it's going to be some sort of like scrying, whether that's like using a pendulum or maybe like a silver bowl with some water, something like it's going to be something magical because I want to
Okay.
use weird because
Okay.
I'm garbage at everything that isn't tough or weird.
You know what? That's so real of you because I do the same fucking thing. All right. Do you want to like do divination in the middle of the street by the hoopty cars?
You are goddamn right.
Absolutely, you do. Roll me a weird, you cheeky motherfucker.
That would be an 11.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Bastards, all of you.
Hell yeah.
Well, except for that 7, you know.
But that's very Azra.
What kind of divination are you using?
You know what? Let's go with a pendulum, and just like got probably the most touristy, you know, little like cartoon witches and bullshit on it.
Okay,
just
perfect.
map of Salem.
Okay, so you kind of open the back of the van, you put the map down.
Oh, I just do it on the ground.
You just doing it on the concrete? You raw dogging this hoe?
Yeah, we're doing
So
it raw.
you kick some rocks out of the way. You say, move. You put the map down. You're sitting there. You have your pendulum out. It's a nice pendulum. I will give you that because trashy pendulums, no. Everything else,
Exactly.
sure. So you bid out your pendulum. You're kind of channeling your energy and your just experience in doing this. And as you watch the pendulum kind of spin, and you know how like when you first starts, like the pendulum first starts moving, it's kind of like it's like rapid fire. Like it's real fast and it starts slowing, and obviously it does its thing. However, yours is spinning at Mach speed, breaking the sound barrier for a brief moment before immediately pinpoint. Like it does. Like this thing is erect. This motherfucker is going. Okay, motherfucker said zoom. Like the actual speed and vibration going through your arm as you're trying to make sure you don't unintentionally adjust how the pendulum is moving. Because I have shaky hands, so I gotta make sure I don't do this shit.
I get it.
You actively feel like your bones begin to vibrate for a second as it just comes to a pinpoint, and it is at a well-known tourist hotel that is usually booked like 8 out of the 12 months of the year. Conveniently, it is the hotel Kenesha has a room
I
at.
was about to ask.
Oh, fucking
Amazing.
tourist traps, and just like shaking their hand because it's been buzzing from the pendulum. Well, does anybody got a room by chance?
I just sleep in the back of the van.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nisha, what
I
about you?
don't-
What does Kanisha see?
Kenesha, you just actively watch as Ayla kind of just like bust out like this whole map. Like, and it's like the full like area of Salem, like down to like the street name. Bust out this like nice pretty pendulum. And you've seen like Halloween movies where they get out the pendulum and do the witchy shit, and you're like, oh, this isn't gonna work. And then you watch like the whole arm starting to vibrate. You see this shit moving at a Mach speed that your car can't even hit anymore. Before ding. And you remember briefly looking over the reservation at the hotel you got, and it was just like a double bed kind of single suite thing. And that your check-in time was around like 3:00, give or take.
Oh yeah.
You didn't pay it much mind because you were like, oh my god, money. Oh my god, get me out of this shitty town. Oh my god, my car's on fire. Besides the point.
This is definitely Massachusetts, because I just realized Kenesha went from Canada to the US for a better life. Sorry, that was mean. It just hit me. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't
No,
see
that's
it.
accurate.
So
That
cool.
is
Sorry.
accurate.
Fine.
Lisa
We
said,
know.
Say it with
We
your
know
know
where
chest.
we
Lisa
live.
Okay? Yeah. I think she goes, yeah, that's my hotel. Thanks for. That's my hotel.
Oh, cool. So, guess we're all crashing with you then.
I can sleep in my van. It's fine. I don't want to,
I'm totally cool with scaring other patrons there. Just walk into the room, walk out through the wall.
you sleep.
No, hence why they're like, I'll just spook people. Just walk in through the wall, out through the wall. Just do weird ghost shit in the meantime.
I don't
Yeah.
need sleep.
I love it.
I love how you
I'm
reemerge.
behind everyone. So
Kenesha yells and she shouts, she screams, and whirls around, and it's like, okay, and then she's trying to use okay, so you went behind me somehow, and that's how you disappeared. It was a trick of some sort.
Okay.
She's trying to, she's making up a story
Right now?
constantly.
Right
You
now,
know that.
you're up here. We're gonna need you to come down here.
Don't sneak up on me.
did I frighten you? I'm sorry. I did not mean to frighten you. I am back with two choices. This is a blessed chain whip. It's got very good range. It is very heavy. It can banish even spirits because it is made of iron. But it can also destroy vampires and even harm demons. And we also have a gun, a much better gun. This one's a 50 caliber Desert Eagle.
I don't. Thank you for the second. I'll take the gun. I don't know what to do with the whip.
You don't.
I
want,
know how
can
to shoot
teach
a
you.
gun.
I can teach you. I am a weapons master.
Okay.
Hold
All
on,
right.
You can
you've
take
got
the
a
gun if that's.
but you don't know how to shoot it.
I know how to shoot a gun. I don't know how to whip
The gun is blessed.
Oh, yeah.
Any bullet that comes out of it can destroy.
Oh, this is
even-
the perfect time for the white people list.
Yeah, I have a quick question.
E.
Is any of that metal whip hanging off of Azara's hand, like just dangling?
No, Azra's got it like the whole thing because Azra's big. Like their hand is really big, so the whole thing is just piled on with just the handle.
Like when
Like,
basketball players just palm an entire basketball.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Can you not?
yeah.
Echo
So
just
it's just like
Echo just is gonna stand up and touch the whip, and be like, "Yeah, that's iron."
very
I-
effective. Either one is very effective.
I feel like I'm liable to hurt myself with that whip. I'll take the somehow better gun.
Okay, this gun very good against humans, even better against non-humans now. Also, that's a very powerful gun. Watch out for the recoil. You're going to want to hold it with both hands, and take a very strong wide stance and have your core engaged. Don't be too rigid, but don't be too loose, because if you shoot and you don't have the perfect stance, that thing is going to come back and hit you right in the face and break your nose.
I go to the gun range and she just kind of like whack, she takes it. Like the annoyance of like, don't tell me how to shoot a gun is now like overriding her. Like, this is a really weird situation.
You may have been shooting guns like your plastic toy that you had. This is a whole different animal.
Okay.
Hey, at least she doesn't end up with scope eye that way.
With what?
Don't worry about it. Just here's also pulls from literally nowhere 7 full clips.
Hey,
Even in Massachusetts, ammo is expensive. I ain't gonna front with you, Chief.
One of the few benefits of having a Republican president is it's a little bit cheaper. That does not outweigh all the bullshit, though.
Yeah.
You know what could be cheaper? Eggs.
that has
Or
gotten
literally
Canada
everything.
too.
You know what could be cheaper? Rent.
Yeah.
Everything.
Housing.
Living.
Mhm.
Yes, living.
Yeah, our rent for a month is like $2K. So yeah.
Ew.
Disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, to detour because I had 3 people dying at my statement about the whip. Now that I have the white
Yeah.
people list, I just want to
The
throw some of these.
chat. The private chat was just going off as soon as you said whip.
Oh yeah.
All right, this is an alphabetical order. There's a lot of them. I'm going to go through like 4 or 5 because. Oh my god!
Would it be better to copy and paste or like to put those in the private?
No,
chat?
it's
we
only.
need to hear this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start with juiceless popsicles.
Oh,
I just had a freebie today. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mobile dandruff.
No.
Napkin nights.
Yeah?
Paperback gorilla. Teabag trespassers.
What? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Walking recessive genes.
So
Rabies foam.
Ew.
And last one for you. Pasty pussy. You're welcome.
Oh,
I
that's
missed that
amazing.
one.
Thank
Oh
you.
God, that one
Thank
hurt
you.
me. That one
Yeah,
hurt
can
me.
you repeat that last one for Ren and for science?
Pasty pussy holes.
Oh my God.
My personal
Oh.
favorite. My personal favorite. Oh my god, napkin Americans is fucking. So looking at this
Yes.
list. Oh my god.
I still
Oh my
still
gosh.
stand by Mayo Americans because
Mm.
Pretty
Mayo
accurate.
Americans, Alabaster Americans, and Saltinians are
Oh.
mine.
Alabaster American is my favorite one.
Envelopians is also on here.
Envelopian. This just sounds so close.
That
to
one's
Envelopian.
wild because it's just fucking redundant.
It sounds too fancyly. We don't deserve that.
Oh my god.
Don't give us that one. We don't deserve it. It sounds French.
Not the angels playing. Listen, this was made by a person of color. I just let her have at it.
That's fair.
All right. Now that you have all decided that y'all are going to join forces, you know where to go. You have a new weapon. Would you like to head to the hotel or do you want to do something else?
Ayla's already on the way.
Godspeed, Captain. Is anyone else following?
Yeah.
Speeding so much.
Ganesha's in the hoopty.
Just yeah, just
I love how you're driving the hoopty.
It's her car.
are you
Definitely
sure you want
leave
to hop into the van?
No.
There's not
Ezra,
She does not want to have to
Ezra-
walk back to her car.
Ezra's like, if you're going to go back into that car, I will go with you. It is the only way that thing is not going to explode.
I can't hear you very well.
If you're going to go back
There
into
you go.
that car, I am going to go with you. It is the only way that you won't die because that thing might explode without me in there.
All right, wild thing to say. Yes, you can have a ride. Get in.
I don't need a ride. I was going to ask you if you wanted to fly, but
I'm
you
just kind of like,
insist on. Okay, I guess I'm getting into this small vehicle.
Oh no.
Put your knees to your chest.
See, what this
luckily,
reminds me of, I don't know if y'all are familiar with like the Geo Metro, the really tiny little cars.
Yes.
I had a middle school history teacher who was like almost 7 feet tall, who drove a Geo Metro and had to have it like pulled back as far as possible, like leaned back as far as possible, just so that he could fit in the damn car. And that's just what I'm picturing for Azra.
well, luckily for Ezra, the braking system on that chair is just broken, so it's already slid all the way back. You're good.
You know what? For shits and giggles on my end, once you actually crank the car, that is the smoothest crank you've heard your car make in several months. The air conditioning is working now, which is weird. And the rattling, you don't hear it. You still can't roll your window down on its own, but
Kanisha turns off the AC and just kind of like she didn't like that it activated. So she's just kind of looking at it with her
like,
head
and
there.
it wasn't like how sometimes if your air conditioner's broken, like it'll still produce hot air. Nah, this was on full blast, like cold. Your nipples are cutting through diamonds.
Smacks it off immediately. Ignition, starts driving.
Yeah,
Car's possessed.
It is hot for her. She doesn't want it on because it scared her.
Kanisha at this point is going, okay, my car is perfectly functioning. Oh
That
god,
ain't right.
oh god, how
Yeah.
long until it explodes?
literally as
Like
you're
car version
driving,
of Annabelle.
it's like you can feel like you don't feel like every bump in the road. The suspension feels fine. The brakes aren't squeaking.
Mm-mm. That ain't right. Mm-mm. She's full, like as she's driving, her head is just like just. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
The radio's working louder than normal. It's not making the whole car shake.
Off. No music. Mm-mm.
It's a tight fit, but it's a very smooth ride.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you had this vehicle?
My uncle gave it to me when I graduated from university.
How long did he
So-
have it?
And she just kind of like, she doesn't know how to do mental math, but is aware that the car is probably from like the 70s or something.
Mm. Yeah, it's past her prime. Should be working a lot better after I get out of the car anyway.
As you pull up to the hotel, and Azra, I'm assuming, tries to climb out that car like somebody in the backseat of a 2-seater tries to sprint out of the fucking trunk.
Birth.
Like, you cut the car off, and you're just kind of sitting there going, "Don't you ever do that shit again."
Yeah! How dare! Functioning?
Oh, it's gonna function from now on.
Oh my god, the car is wicked work. So the other 3 have already made it there. They've just been waiting. They're just like, Ayla got there first because they sprinted at the.
Ayla is not waiting.
Mm-mm. We're on a mission from God.
Kanisha slams the door and then automatically, like, she kind of goes like this and then goes like that and just hits like the closed door and looks at it because it didn't open.
Lock.
Yeah, like she's expecting it to close it and then it comes back, so she has to do another one, and it's just muscle memory. But she just kind of like weirdly slaps the car for no reason.
Yeah, you hear
So
the
it just
car
goes.
lock on its own without you having to like do anything.
Told you.
Staring at Azra.
Are we sure that
Lobby of the
Are we sure that death contraption isn't possessed?
No, it's been fixed.
Walking faster.
Anyway, sorry we took so long. Kanisha drives like an old person and didn't want to fly.
Lee, could I attempt to check in as Kanisha?
Yeah.
Shits and
Oh,
giggles.
you got there before her, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can definitely let me see. What would you I would say you would have to
You
roll
can certainly
charm.
try.
You can certainly try, my dear. I would say you have to roll charm to
Okay, I'm great at that.
so proud
Okay,
of
that's
you.
a 7. That's a 7.
As you approach the counter and the little kind of like receptionist young woman, she's probably in her early 20s, kind of got the curly blonde hair. She's in her like standard uniform. She just kind of looks and waves a cute little smile, and she goes, "Hi, welcome to." I didn't think of a fucking hotel name because I'm lazy.
It's a great hotel. I've been there.
Welcome to LARP Hotel.
The Wicked Work Hotel.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I mean, it's very on brand for Salem, to be honest.
What wicked work?
Yeah,
You know what? Fine.
I mean-
Welcome to Wicked Work Hotel.
it's Massachusetts. They say wicked.
Do you have a reservation with us, or did you want to get a room today?
Yeah, I got a reservation for Kanisha.
And you see her like start, typing on her computer, and she's like, what's your last name?
Kanisha?
Yeah, your last name. Unless that is your last name, then I need your first name.
No, that's my whole name. That's as much as Ayla got.
She kind of just like, can you spell your name?
How about I give you $20 and we'll just skip that?
I could also get you kicked out of here. But you know what? My boss has pissed me off today. So I'll take the $20 and I'm gonna pretend like you checked in like normal.
Yeah, bosses, am I right?
Bosses, welcome to your here's your hotel key, Kanisha Winters.
Why you out? Why you what? Kanisha is not okay. Wow, Kanisha's gonna be pissed soon.
She doesn't even know yet.
And she's pissed. She felt it.
It's
Like
the
someone
shin
stole my
bones.
identity.
Pre-piss.
Yeah.
Her teeth started to hurt.
Yeah, and Ayla just like goes right to the room and starts investigating.
Did you say anything about other
along the
people
way.
coming with you?
Nope, not a damn
Okay.
thing.
Great.
So you run up to the room. She kind of marks the hotel, like the room, as like occupied, that somebody is in there. Godspeed to the rest of you.
So while the conversation was happening outside, Kanisha just like did not want to be there, so stormed into the lobby, walked up, said hello politely, and said, "Yeah, hi, room for Kanisha Winters, please," and then starts reaching for her picture ID.
She just kind of looks at you with like semi big eyes and is like, did you have somebody coming with you?
Kind
Ezra
of.
comes behind her. Yes, we're a group.
Oh, okay.
It's just go ahead, Lee.
She just kind of hands you another key and she just goes, okay, well, next time have your friend know your fucking name when they try to check in for you.
What?
And she just kind of walks away from the counter.
It's just the scene from Fifth Element where everyone's trying to check in as Dallas Corbin.
Multipass.
She puts a key in her bag and then she just kind of starts like marching towards her room.
Okay. You go up the elevator, you get to the second floor, you go to your room, you unlock the door. Ayla's already in there doing whatever it is Ayla is doing. It's like it's a relatively small room. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing big, it's nothing fabulous. But there is, you definitely are just like, how the fuck did you just like get your way in here?
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile,
she's standing in the doorway, just looking at Ayla.
Meanwhile, Ayla is like probably not like crisscross, probably like knees, almost in like a prayer position, but not like bent over or anything, with just a bunch of weird shit like bones, herbs, random objects that don't really make any sense, just scattered about on the floor. Just kind of sorting through, like kind of mumbling to herself.
Ayla, just as long as you remember to keep that salt over there.
Yeah. I won't do that again. It was one
Thank
time.
you.
No, it was one time. That's so funny.
Kanisha just
Alright.
kind of starts ignoring everything, unpacking her bags, just doing what she would normally be doing if she was in the room by herself.
Okay. So you've all in this room, the door is now closed. It's around 3:30. People are now, you can hear people in the hallways leaving their hotels to go out and go eat a late lunch, go out to drink, whatever it is the fuck tourists are doing. I don't fucking know. Weirdos. You hear kids, feet pittering down the hall, and then just a still silence. Everyone roll me a weird, please and thank you.
And do.
I don't like that laugh you did. Personally.
I got a 3.
Oh shit.
That is an 8.
I got an 8.
Okay.
I got 12 in total. That's 9 on the dice plus my 3.
Heard.
Yeah.
I got 9 in a dice and 1 for the weird. So 10.
Okay. So 2 successes. Delicious. For the 3, yeah, that's failure, 2 partial, 2 successes. For the failure, you feel queasy, like you have to throw up. Your stomach is starting to cramp. You feel the urge to go outside. You don't know why. It's fucking hot outside for you. Your face is kind of sweating. You aren't sure why, but you're seeing doubles now of things. There's weird faint traces of like clones almost of the people in the room with you. I know you were ignoring them, but it seems like the weird optical illusion happening around you is preventing that. Your urge to go outside is overriding your desire to avoid anything spooky. You feel your body heading towards the door. But before you touch the door, I'm going to go to the two partials. The two partials, you also see the kind of like weird blurred lights, but it's not hitting the people around you. Except for Kanisha. You see Kanisha's body. You see No, you're fine. I can't read. I was like, huh? Words.
Can't even read pants.
I'm 90% of the time listening to Spotify, so it's fine.
Oh, thank.
So you see the lights around Kanisha's body go from like this very pretty, very kind of like glowing rainbow-esque color to a fading and like pale, almost like mucusy type green. As you see her body just start walking towards the door. But you also both feel kind of sick, but you don't feel that same compulsion. You see her body just responding, but your body doesn't have that same response. You feel sick though. You feel like if you like breathe too heavily, you might vomit. Are 2 successes. You don't feel shit. Y'all are just vibing right now. However, you do see large amounts of energy pooling from the hotel, like almost encasing the rooms. And it's that gross, like green color. It like it's almost swallowing Kanisha. And it's surrounding both Ayla and Isla, but it seems to be almost repelling off of them. But you two look at each other and don't see that same coloring around you.
I am going
Something
to...
is hunting.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
going to roll for my... I have a... What is it called again?
You have a thing?
Cast out evil.
Ooh.
Banish all any unnatural creature from from my presence. See if that does anything.
Does that include
I was gonna say what
natural?
Evil.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, they asked what they asked.
Does that have like any kind of like thing I need to? I don't know if it has like a.
I need to
combatant
roll. So let me. Okay, so I have to roll 10 plus. Roll plus tough. That's to be 10 plus for it to be banished. 7 to 9 for it to take a little while for the banishing. The creature has time to make 1 or 2 actions if I get a 7 or a 7 through 9.
Okay.
Either way, the banished creature is unharmed. You have no control over where it goes. This move may be used on unnatural hunters, e.g. the monstrous. On a miss, something is keeping it here. That's bad. Okay.
Let me see.
That's all it
You
says.
said it's the cast out evil. Let me pull your thing.
Mm-hmm.
And while Azra's doing that, Isla's gonna make sure Kanisha doesn't leave.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your little. Let's see.
I am so lucky.
What did you get?
I rolled an 8, but I have 2 on my toughness, so I got a 10. So...
Okay, delicious. Let's see.
The dice love you.
But you have no control over where it goes.
Yeah, it just leaves the area.
Okay. You, as you do your magic, you feel your body encased with that like holy kind of divine energy. And do whatever little gang sign chants and shit you gotta do. Handle your business. Like some Naruto fucking genjutsu fucking bullshit. Like, I don't fucking know, man. Once you do all that and you see Kanisha's body like stop. like it halts, like breathing, heart rate, mind, complete halted for a brief second before snapping, that energy dissipating on her as well as the room, Isla and Ayla. You see the like almost like it retreat, like tendrils from in the room to under the door. It hisses almost at you.
Whatever
The
it
silence
is.
still stands, though. You do not hear anything outside that door.
Interesting.
Whatever it is still in the building. It has tried to get its tendrils on us, and I cast it away from us. It's still here, though. Only this room is blessed for the moment. So this could be our... If things get hairy out there, just come back here. Kanisha, you will stay with me.
Kanisha is in the bathroom. As soon as the hold was broken on her, she, like, you know, when you're a kid and you have a terrible fever and you're like kind of stumbling to your parents' bedroom, she had kind of had that feeling. She's not aware of the fact that she's under some kind of like control. To her, she felt nauseated. She wanted to go throw up, and then she was briefly disoriented as to which door was out and which door was bathroom. And in that pause, she simultaneously remembered, okay, the bathroom is actually this way, not this way. And then like the nausea like went over that threshold of just like, no, I am going to be sick. And she kind of like darted in, slammed the door behind her. So I don't think she really successfully closed the door all the way. I think she hit it on an awkward angle. So it kind of like bumped against something and then kind of creaked open. So she can hear you, but she is like trying to steady herself as she's like just like tremblingly clutching the toilet bowl.
Been there.
She don't feel good.
Someone go hold her hair.
Oh, she got a big her locks up in a bun. I think maybe it's a little bit of a lopsided bun now.
I feel like that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't like that.
Yes, well, there's nothing to like about this. It's evil, and it needs to be destroyed.
But yeah, I agree, because taking somebody's free will basically is not okay.
No, absolutely not. Especially when it doesn't have any natural protections against the dark creature.
Echo kind of like does that whole like neck pop thing as they like square up their shoulders a little bit more. Not that they have a neck to pop. Not that they have a neck to pop, but it's still there.
It's the thought
No.
that matters.
We do need to find this thing. Like I said, it's still here in the building. I suggest we split to cover more ground. I am not very concerned about the three of you together. You seem to be a very good outfit, battle ready, with very good weapons. I will stay with Kanisha and keep watch over her and make sure that nothing takes her. Are we understood?
Yep. For a change, I'll actually agree with something from the heavens.
Oh,
hey, I'm eating an apple.
Nom 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 nom.
Not the loudest fruit.
I wasn't looking at chat, so I was caught like with Tumblr open and my apple with my foot up as when I again.
Can't have shit. You were like, nah, it's either an apple or a pear, and I'm gonna pick an apple. Like, damn.
I have a fruit bowl full of only apples.
That's so
What
real.
kind of apples?
Cortana. Cortana? Cortland. Cortana is the AI from
Cortana.
You're eating
Halo?
Cortana?
We're in Halo?
Where's
Wrong
the
game.
portal
Yo,
gun?
Master Chief's gonna be so pissed.
Damn, who done made Master Chief upset?
Can we clip that? Can we clip that? 'Cause that was real.
I
That
got
was a real thing I thought an apple was.
Amazing. Amazing.
You get clipped
love
this
that.
time. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
It me. I'm the clip today.
It's usually me. I am on so many
Mhm.
featured things. It's not even funny.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You
clippable.
get your own highlights reel.
I really do. I have those videos and I have to just edit them. And the first one's gonna be like, and I put my cock on the table. I'm like, Jesus.
That it will.
All right, let me cut off. I was watching a man inhale a bunch of spicy ramen and seeing if he dies. He did not. Anyways,
Tragic.
Spoilers.
The good for him and the tragic at the same time. Is
listen, I'm sitting here like, damn, you still breathing? That's wild. All right. So y'all were about to split off. I believe the top's up here at running off one, and the bottom's running off to do another
I'm a
thing.
top today.
You get to be a top
Yeah.
today because
I
I
get
don't
to be a
count.
top.
I'm God.
Yeah, God is a switch.
Yeah, God is a switch.
Yeah, that's canonical. That's
Makes
biblical.
sense.
God was a
Makes sense.
DJ.
No, that's
You both.
Just
I switched up my DJ career pretty frequently. Don't worry about it.
And I
Can you
didn't-
imagine God DJing at your like a wedding or a funeral? That would be so fucking funny. I would perish,
The sickest jams.
literally.
Rayne, I'll just send you the clip. 'Cause
I
don't
feel
know
like God
Amazing.
was listening to Slipknot, to
Wait,
be
no.
honest.
Here we go. I'll just put it in the Monsters of the Week chat.
What is God listening
yeah.
to right now? God is listening to Gigi Perez right now.
You know what? Good for them. Good for them.
yeah.
Fable, to be more specific, but that's besides the point. Irrelevant. So where the fuck
I
did my
gotta
thing?
make one of those little bars at the top that says, "What is God listening to?" And it's just whatever shenanary that Lee puts on there.
What's ever playing on my Spotify? A lot of Dochi. God listens to Dochi.
Honestly, yeah. That sounds right to me.
Smart. Yeah, that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, so are y'all wanting to go ahead and split off because the hotel is built on like just like a third level type of situation. Where did my thing go? I lost it.
Isn't it still drying out there?
Yeah, it's retreating because it technically has been banished in the scripture. Yes, Dochi is in scripture.
And on the
Where the
8th,
fuck did I?
God chilled out and listened to Dochi.
Oh my
The
god!
drug thing.
Move this and it fucking throws my shit backwards.
So that shit backward in a circle.
Throw that ass in a circle.
I tried.
Um,
It did not work.
Okay. So roll if y'all are wanting to follow the smoke, to find where it is or to see if you even know what kind of smoke that is. To follow it, I would say that is a sharp. To figure out maybe what kind of magic it is, be a weird.
So I'm gonna let those three go out first because I'm still taking care of Kanisha, who's not feeling well.
You're
still.
not helping the fan fiction that's cooking in my brain right now. You're really not.
Enemy.
Yeah.
Literally.
Kanisha thinks she's been drugged. she's so scared right now. But not because monster, because she thinks she's being kidnapped by 4 very odd people.
Damn.
I don't even
Oh.
know them.
It doesn't even go here.
I'm from Toronto.
But yeah, I think I'll try to figure out what kind of fuckery is happening.
Okay, so you want to check the magic or you want to follow it?
Check the magic because
Okay.
this is, dare I say, weird.
Roll me a weird, please.
6 in
Damn.
total.
Damn. You kind of like float and you feel your body like getting low on energy for a second to where you kind of start floating through the floor, like you're halfway there, and you're like, wow, it kind of smells like feet.
You were walking barefoot in the hallway.
I need to put these dice in dice jail. They roll like that again.
Cheese toes. Not cheese
Glitter.
toes. Cheese toes.
No.
Athlete's foot ass smell.
Give me a second.
They eat
Disgusting.
too much dairy smell.
Oh no, I drink so much milk.
Would would I be able to use one of my moves for like preparation, kind of?
I got asked a very good
Yeah,
question.
what were you thinking?
I was gonna use fortunes.
You're
It's the one that I chose from the creature or the whatever.
You're the spook. Let me find your thing really quick.
The supernatural creature gets to choose a move from another playbook.
Yeah. What playbook did you choose it from?
Initiate
Okay, which thing were you looking?
fortunes.
All right, let me. And you said it's from Initiate. Oh my god!
Did I think I sent you the.
You
my-
might have. I did
thing
not have
with
Discord
the-
open. Hold on, let me.
Okay, that's fine.
I gotta find your name. Oh my god, there you are. Oh, there we go.
It is fancy as fuck.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Me. Okay, so I rolled. Yes, I rolled an 11.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah. Yeah.
All right, delicious. Let's see.
Rayne, I answered you, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so it just tells you what the future holds. Cause
Yeah. And then I get to prep, I think,
okay.
based off of it.
How do you do this? How do you start this process to see the future, or is it like a charmed like Phoebe premonition type vibe?
No,
I was
so
gonna-
Raven thing.
Just do like that. Zoom in.
Eyeballs just
I
start
was gonna
swirling.
Yeah, that would make sense with their unusually large eyes and be somewhat disturbing. I was thinking tarot cards though.
Okay.
Because they
Yeah.
also have cards in their possession.
Okay. So you pull out your tarot cards. And before you can even really get them fully out of whatever container you have it in, your cards are just jumping. Like the energy that is within them is like throwing the card at your noggin. Like they are like, release me. Release me. And like you just see several cards hit the floor.
Never done that before.
Yeah, you have 2 cards that hit the floor. Hold on, let me make sure I'm, because if you're going to use tarot, let me pull up my thing. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Ah! You do get the tower card upright, off rip. And for those who don't know tarot, the tower is usually sudden change, destruction, and some kind of rewrite or redo of what you consider to be stable at one point. Something is changing drastically, and no, you don't get a choice. Good luck, soldier. Oh my god. There's people raiding you.
Ooh.
This is an awful time to be raided. Oh my god. While I'm driving. Yes. No.
Wow.
Hi, Raiders. I'm eating an apple. It's not Cortana.
It's not quite. It's not Cortana.
It is not Cortana.
Hello, Rita.
Whoa, 26.
Wait, there's more joke in there because it's an apple. I just don't know how to make that actually funny.
Just say it.
It's an apple.
Got a core.
Siri? I don't know. An Apple product? Cortana. There's something there. It's 10 p.m.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
10 p.m.
Cortana is Microsoft's Siri, yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
The other card that hits the floor is going to be the Two of Wands in reverse, which is usually a lack of planning, your a fear of the unknown, your personal goals may be derailed. Things are just not going to go your way for a little bit. But the cards aren't pointing at you, which is abnormal because they threw themselves at Azra.
That's funny. They're for you.
Womp womp.
Yes, cards. Tools of the mortals to try to feign at division. Divinity. Whatever they say, it's no matter to me.
Oh, okay.
With that out of the way, your prep, I don't know how you would necessarily prep for this. You know what? I'm gonna say you prepped, because if I say how you prep, it might ruin a thing.
Surprise. Okay.
So I'm just
Fair.
going to give you a free reaction to something that is going to happen. And this is real funny for me. I want you to know this, because I was ready to fuck somebody up. All right. So does anyone else want to do anything before everyone splits off? Because y'all are definitely separating the party, and that's really funny.
Nope. Bring it on.
Perf. We're gonna start with the bottoms first, because they never get to go first, not by themselves. Do y'all want to follow the smoke out, or do y'all want to, because it's going in like a similar direction, but it splits off into two sides of the hallway, one going straight back the way you came towards the entrance, and one towards like the staff entrance?
I think staff entrance is a good way to go.
I was gonna say we can't go straight. That's for sure.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Staff
Never.
entrance it is. Okay. As y'all start making your way to the staff entrance, you the two with the partial successes, I will, because y'all both got partial successes, both A's over there. Aloe Vera. Y'all can still see the faint lines of the like kind of murky green, and it's getting darker the closer you get to the staff door, which is surprisingly just fucking open. Some of the carpet towards the end of the door, kind of like where the metal piece is that usually would separate between the rooms from the door, you can see some of the carpet has been torn, and there's small little claw marks. Like, I'm gonna give that to you for free. There are small little claw marks. So somebody was either drug or somebody was dragging, and it wasn't their ball sack.
Ayla has the big fuck off gun out.
Yeah.
Listen, normally it's just on their thigh, and they just wear like a trench coat. It doesn't hide very much when it's that freaking big.
Schwangin', understandable.
21 inches, yeah.
Schwangin'. All right. So, are you walking into the door?
Fuck it.
All right. You wait, hold on. Wait, where the fuck is it? Okay, there it is. Roll me A sharp, please.
Okay. I'm not great at that.
That's truly unfortunate for you. I specifically put this in here partially because of you.
Well, it's a 7, so it's a partial success.
Okay, delicious. You know what? That works. You, as you're pulling out your gun, you hear just like heavy panting. And it's not like somebody's running. It's, you can almost hear the drool.
Oh no.
And the last time you heard heavy breathing like that was when you were at college.
Yeah. Was when I was hiding under the covers and I could see as my roommate had this big wolf-like creature with its jaws in her chest cavity eating her.
I think
And
it's
not in a fun
incredibly
way.
funny. I say this and then Ruby just waddles into the room. She said hello.
She's like, I heard we were eating people?
Literally.
Question mark?
Bless. The sniffles. Yeah, she's going to take another nap, I guess.
Aw.
12 naps
Alright.
a day.
So you do hear that, but that's like that's all you can hear. You can't confirm because like could be a coyote, could not be. I will tell you now your hands are shaking.
Okay.
So just for my shits and giggles for the consequence of this, if you try to roll a tough, your initial roll is gonna be a -1.
Okay.
Just that first one. Do the other two want to do anything? Because y'all see Ayla like kind of shaking as y'all all kind of like are just trying to figure out what's going on.
Go ahead.
No, you go first.
Definitely want to try to like see what's going on. Like, if I have to like phase through a wall and see if I can get a better look. That way, there I'm not like trying to go around Ayla.
You just go through Ayla. If
I
you want to
can't
go
through people.
Damn. If you want to go through the wall to the other side of the room, roll me a sharp either way.
Okay.
How you get there doesn't really matter. Where's my... There it is.
9.
Cool. Where the fuck my thing went? We love another partial. You also hear the heavy breathing. Where? I know I had something for you. Where your ass at?
It's hard to see because they're translucent.
Honestly. Let me I can't remember if you told me. Oh, yep. I love how both of you are in this kind of situation. That's so funny. You, since yours is slightly higher, you're not shaking as much, but you also hear the heavy panting and the breathing and almost like the clacking and the tip tapping of claws. And considering how you died, you also, if you try to use, because you're weird based magic wise, so the next time you try to attack, whether it be with weird or with tough, you also have that initial roll have a -1.
Okay. Oh, so we both just take like a -1.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything crazy to you.
Yeah.
That's rude. And I'm in a good mood.
Ayla's just gonna pull out their sock full of coins.
Delicious. You hear the jingle of the 1 nickel clanging against the rest of the quarters. Are you wanting to investigate as well?
Yeah.
All right, roll me a sharp, please.
Oh, great. That's my last. Actually, it's not my worst. I think it's just a 0.
That's so real of you.
Yeah, I also have a 0.
I rolled an 11.
Oh shit!
Heck yeah!
Every dice.
Ambi
Let's
dice.
go. The
It's-
edible
it's the
MB
blessed.
dice, the crunchy,
It is.
The blessed sock.
the blessed sock. You know what? Actually, as you like lift up your sock and hear the hum, you can almost feel the energy. It's warm. It makes the sock feel like it's almost fresh out of the fucking dryer.
Ooh, that's the
Um,
best feeling.
Nice.
So you kind of like approach, kind of going around the two, almost kind of like trying to block them with your body. And you hear a quicker and heavier set of pittering and pattering and like claws digging into like the tile. You have never encountered a creature this large. You can feel the magic kind of almost be sucked out of the room as it gets closer. However, because you are holding the holiest sock known to fucking man and some to goddamn dolphin, you hear a howl as like you see a large canine, almost like shadow, kind of appears. It hears the jingle. The hum is loud, and it quickly retreats. The energy and magic kind of disappearing with it. Before you hear a window smash.
Oh,
And something
window
hitting
smash.
the ground.
Would I be
It's
able to
outside.
chase after it and try to pop off a shot?
Absolutely.
Cool. So the fun thing is, when I use my signature weapon to kick some ass, I get a +1. So it negates your -1.
How dare you, you cheeky bitch!
Yeah. Yeah,
right.
so let me roll my dice.
Yeah,
and
roll your
hopefully
dice.
you know what? I'm going to mark luck to change a roll to a 12.
Mhm.
And let's see. So 12 and then my well it's automatically a 12.
Okay.
But then my
Um,
gun does 4 harm.
okay. Damn. You ain't had to do all that. I was trying to have a nice time, bastard.
I wasn't. Trying to kill a fucking werewolf.
Yes, you can use luck. I think it's like 1 luck per point, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So you can
So
use
for-
1 luck to add 1 if I'm not
Well, so
losing my
for
mind.
mine, and I would have to look at the other playbooks to see. My character sheet specifically says mark luck to change a roll to a 12 or avoid all harm from an injury. Which, like, as my
Yeah.
luck runs out, I eventually become doomed.
Yeah, that's what
So,
mine
you know,
says
I can only
too.
do
Yeah,
that
all
for
of them say that.
Yeah.
That's why I was
Okay.
like,
Okay. Listen,
Okay,
it's my
so
first
yeah.
time playing
Yeah.
this.
I haven't played this in like over 2 years. And last time I played a possessed child.
Of course you did. Oh, that's so
I miss my
tragic.
son. I miss my son so much. So as you pull up to the window, like you can see like where some of the like claw marks have dug into the side of the wall and where the glass has shattered. You pop off around like you're fucking, I don't know, gun things. But you said pew pew motherfucker, and you just see like this like large red kind of blood stain. Roll me another. Actually, no. Well, I'll let you pick. You can roll for this just for intents and purposes because you can see the creature now because you've gotten.
Right.
So you can choose to roll weird or you can choose to roll wait. Bloop, 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 bloop. Or sharp to see if you can identify it.
Oh, it'll be weird. That is a 9.
Okay.
Unless if it is a werewolf, because I think it is. I mean, it says I have to like knowingly be investigating, but I think that I would have a pretty strong suspicion that it might be. So I would get a +1 when investigating.
Okay,
The
I'll
monster
allow that.
plus my loss.
Because like I've given you reason to believe that it is.
Yeah.
However, as soon because you're like, it's got to be a werewolf. It's got to be like the howling, the marks, blah blah. And as Echo and hold on, the pronunciation of which child you are has escaped
Isla.
me. And as Isla kind of follow behind you, sock in hand, spinning that shit like it's a fucking can in the microwave. That's not a fucking werewolf. That has a human face and a hyena face on the same face.
Oh shit.
Oh.
The little, because you said you got a 10. That's a 10, right?
Yeah.
With a 10, bare minimum. However, because they're not well seen or well heard of, they're referred to as kishis. They're usually from Africa. They are were-like in terms of like their body shifting and changing. They are creatures that usually are flesh eaters. They usually eat and seduce and take people to not only feed themselves but their clan.
Okay.
They usually hunt solo, however, so it's not abnormal to see one by themselves. However, the only time they would hunt a lot is if they have children to feed.
Yeah, we can't be having that.
Can't be reproducing up in this bitch.
No. Yeah. This may not be a werewolf, but you know what?
It's close enough. That's why I gave it to you. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. So I think Ayla's like, all right, first of all, I didn't know there were multiple types of these motherfuckers. Second of all, yeah, no, we can't be having this.
can't be having this. As Isla and Echo approach, you two also will just see, like, because the creature has now made its way away, has disappeared into a nearby alley and almost disappeared into like the shadows. You would see like the pools of blood going from the window where the gun went pew pew into that motherfucker's back down to where
it's
the
not a
alleyway.
pew pew. No one in the building can probably hear right now.
There ain't nobody in this building. I'm gonna be real with you. Like over the table, everyone's gone. Like y'all are the only ones remaining in this motel.
Yeah, but even like the others, probably some ringing. Got some
Damn.
tinnitus going on.
Not the tinnitus. All right, now if we
exactly.
cut back to our tops over here, who have been waiting so patiently.
Mhm.
He's your face.
I get to be a top today.
You do. How do you feel?
I don't know what to do.
You do hear the gunshot. Like off rip, you hear that thing. It's loud, it's obnoxious. You hear a howl in the distance, and what you can assume to be Ayla going, fuck.
I think Kenesha, can I roll to read a bad situation?
Absolutely you can.
Okay. Oh, baby.
Oh, this is the baby.
Bye-bye.
She headbutted
Oh, I rolled so bad. I have a 5.
Ruby, would you like
Don't
to
forget
play
about
Monster?
luck.
Yeah, if you want to use your luck, you can.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, I
you
think
can
she'll
either
do that.
you can either boost it up to a 12 or not take the punishment.
Roll to 12.
Okay, perfect. All right, I gotta put you down now. Can you go over there?
You monster.
She doesn't really like being
monster
held
of the
for long
week.
periods.
The monster of the week is Lee putting down their dog.
Okay, that's
Putting,
such a
putting
clip.
them on the ground. Putting on them on the
That's
ground.
also a clip.
Right.
That's also a clip. We got another one. We did
Yeah,
it.
another clip. Another clip.
We did
Oh
it,
my
Joe.
god. I want you to know she's just sniffing at my ankles right now. She's fine. I don't
Aw.
a weirdo.
That's what I said.
So I'm trying to think. How do I want to word this? So and you were rolling to investigate, right?
To read about situation because she
Okay.
thinks she's been drugged and she's gonna have her
So
kidneys
you have
stolen.
not been drugged. Not in the traditional sense, no. You, after experiencing the weirdness that happened earlier, not only with your car, but Echo falling out of the side of a a car and then just the weird discussions that were occurring. You're under the understanding this is real. You can't you can't keep deluding yourself. You're trying really hard, but unfortunately that's not these people aren't out to harm you. You can tell that. You, however, may be in danger, but it's not because of these people you're around.
It is the worst possible scenario. It is, in fact, the world that is scary and not a controllable thing.
Yes.
It's that my brain decided to give me the phrase post-vom clarity.
Not the post-nut clarity, but post-supernatural clarity.
From the other end of it is what it is. I'm really frustrated with myself right now.
Why would you say that?
I don't.
What do you mean? Ezra's your new wife in my brain.
I've been made a top. I don't know what to do. Things are. I don't go here.
There's a couple of great clips right there.
Yes, it's not my turn. God,
I think yeah, Kenesha seems like a different person. She does the whole like rinse out your mouth, put cool water in the back of your neck. She's collecting herself.
Are you feeling any better? Because I could heal you.
Yeah, no, I'm good. And she goes over to her purse. She takes out her gun, puts it back, gets the other one, starts loading rounds into it. Does kind of clumsily, not familiar with it, but she's just kind of like, something's going on. I'm just going to believe everything that I've seen. I'm going to stop kicking back against it because I feel like if I keep kicking back, I'm just going to get it by something. Something's hungry. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You have to keep your wits about you. You have to be certain of yourself and of your surroundings. But don't worry, nothing's going to get you as long as I am with you.
I like that response because Kenesha did not say that out loud. So I think Kenesha's just gonna like look at you and just be like, all right, nope. And she's ready. She's got her gun. She's got the bag on her shoulder. She's like doing the thing where she's like, should I take it or not? I think she agrees. It's like figures out, no, I should probably have all my stuff on me. And now she's looking at Azra.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Let's go out there.
Okay.
I'll go first. You stay right behind me.
Got you.
If I can't reach you, you're too far. Like, arm-wise.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think she's trying to like measure your arm because you're just too big.
And don't worry, the wings only appear when I want them to.
Okay.
You broke God with your homosexuality. It's too gay. You broke God.
It's what they've been trying to stop us from doing all along.
Not with girl in red blushing in your ears.
It's a bad idea, and that's even better.
Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
Oh Lord.
When I said break my game, this is not what I meant.
Well, this is what happens when you have a bunch of gays in one place.
Not somebody touch my angel. I'm gonna throw up. But yeah, so as you two hold on, I gotta get the fan. Hold on.
You killed Alana.
Red, don't worry about clipping right now. I need your brain here, or I'm gonna throw someone at a bus.
I'm just being a respectful bottom and waiting for the tops to finish up.
I'm gonna throw up.
Chad, if
oh
you're
my
still
God.
here, clip that. Damn it.
Fuck, I don't have water anywhere either. I'm gonna actively crash out. So
My framing
as y'all
is so
start,
crazy right now.
as y'all head out of the room, you can definitely tell that something happened in the other room, the staff room.
Mhm.
However, you do see just from the window in the hallway that you're in, you do see the blood spots from the creature. You do see the other three kind of standing in the other room. Two of them were shaking. They're kind of Ayla has kind of like composed themselves and has been like, okay. They still look pretty pissed. Echo's kind of halfway through the wall. They just kind of do that, I guess.
Yeah, Echo's halfway through the wall, and like, if they could be any paler, they would be.
Now, I will give you the because the magic is still kind of retreating. It is going down the main corridor. Do you want to head that way, or you want to meet up with them?
We're heading the other way.
Okay,
Azra is of the mind that we are still split up, and if they want to, they will follow the blood as well, because obviously they're the ones that are responsible for the trail.
Perfect. So as you head out of the actual hotel, you notice the receptionist is no longer there, but there is her name tag just left on the floor. It just says Abigail. The doors are kind of like the metal's almost crunched, like something forcefully opened it, despite the fact that it's just a push. So this motherfucker did not push. This motherfucker tore or tried to tear the doors. When you're following the blood trail out, do me a sharp. Are you laughing at me dancing?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say more words.
Do me a sharp. Do me a sharp.
I thought you were like having a mid-sentence jam out break.
Total
no,
11.
But that does happen. You got an 11. Delicious. You bastards are rolling well, and I hate it for me.
Well, I hate it for us too, that because we don't get any experience if we roll well.
Oh, wait, we get experience? Oh, I should have 2 experience. That happened to me twice.
It's weird that it happened twice.
That happened twice. Ren, God damn it!
It was a 3. It was a 3 and a 1 both times, but one was sharp and one was weird. So, and I have a -1 in weird.
As you're following the blood trail, you do notice something strange about it. Like, it is very human-like, which is normally not the case with monsters. It's usually either really thick or a different color, maybe has a shimmer or a strange smell. This looks like standard human blood, which is just vastly, almost uncomfortably so, not what you expected. When you head into the alleyway, you see something kind of limping heavier into the shadows. Ruby, you scared the fucking shit out of me. Oh my God. I just turned because I saw a shadow and it's just her licking the air, and I was like, damn it. I was like, damn, I'm about to die in my apartment. That's wild.
Licking the air.
I would take a picture, but her black ass is in the dark ass hallway, so like you won't see anything.
They're just freaking not the Ghastly, the one before Ghastly. My camera.
It's
Ghastly's the baby.
Haunter.
Yeah, there's just a Haunter in your hallway.
That's my baby.
No, that's not
I
good.
love Haunter.
Yeah.
But yeah,
on the back of my arm.
So as you head into the in the alleyway, fucking Kanisha not far behind, you hear it, you hear a growl. It's low, it's threatening, it's definitely aware that you are following it. Before it kind of growls out a go away.
Kanisha, get your gun ready.
Kanisha's gun is out already. She's walking like this.
Remember stance. Do not forget the proper stance. I don't want you getting hurt. Why should we go away? You're a monster eating things, aren't you? Eating people.
Are we supposed to starve because your morals say so?
You're not even supposed to be in existence.
None of us
You're
should be in existence.
You're an abomination.
By your standards, of course I am. Holier than thou.
Well, I'm glad you know your betters.
Says the one hanging out with a mortal.
This mortal has more morality than you do.
She looks like she would tenderize well in some baking soda.
As if you could even get to her for me.
Do you cook?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you think we just eat unseasoned people?
Do you cook? Yes.
I
I
mean,
mean, they are
Fair point.
African creatures, so like.
These mothers be making fufu out of your ass. Making some egusi soup, but with fucking human.
Side of fried bread. Oh shit. Side of fried bread.
Motherfucker got the oil ready, got that big ass walk.
He went and killed Channelle-Lize.
I knocked over my plant. Oh, I did actually.
oh no.
Fine, it was the empty one. There's only one plant here.
Ruby has reemerged. So as she's so fucking cute. So as you like probably I'm assuming step closer, because you know, gun.
She's still behind Azra, just like that.
Yeah.
Kanisha, can you do me a favor and roll me? You can either roll me a cool or a sharp.
Which one's better? They're the same. 9.
You feel a chill up your spine, and when you go to turn around, you are face to face with a bleeding creature.
Fires.
You fire?
She fires.
All right,
She screams and fires.
No
Roll-
hesitation. Good
roll me a tough.
What do I have? A 0 and tough? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Negative.
That's a 6.
Damn.
Steal yourself.
That's so you miss.
And
Fire.
it's experience.
You missed.
Yeah.
Experience. So you fire. The creature grabs the gun, the barrel still hot as the bullet shoots out and up. Before it grabs you.
The gun is holy.
It burns them, but it doesn't seem to. Like they're already injured. They're injured as fuck. Like a little bit more damage is not. Anyways, and it kind of grabs you and turns you around, a claw at your throat.
How dare you?
Absolutely losing it. She is screaming.
Get away from the
Okay.
child.
Put her down.
Get away
summon
from
the
the
flaming
child.
sword. Put her down. I will smite you where you stand.
You can definitely try, and you will roast her alive.
Put her down. I will not harm your child. I didn't even know that was a child.
He's 11.
Grow like I did.
We're gonna cut back to my bottoms real quick. Waiting so patiently. What do you want?
She just wants father's love.
Literally. Do you want a
Yeah.
chip? Is that why you're fucking over here, you little shit?
A chip. Give that baby a chip. Yeah.
Oh.
The baby get a chip.
Your vet is gonna have a field day. You know that?
You put it on him.
The vet doesn't need to know.
She's
Don't
she gets
tell.
treats.
Yes. Don't
Yeah,
snitch.
don't ask, don't tell.
Are you done?
Oh, my heart hurts.
My literal pride and joy.
Yeah. Oh, she's just there being cute.
I wish one of mine were up here, but they're downstairs with Griffin.
Are
That's
you
fair.
done? Can I put you down now?
Excuse me.
My boy's crying because I didn't turn the lights off yet, and he's mad.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get a cage cover for him. He doesn't like it when I stay up.
So, I mean, if none of the other bottoms are gonna act, then Ayla is. We're on the second floor, right?
Yeah, but it's
Can you jump out the window?
Yep.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I want to say for this, I'll make you roll a tough. I feel like you gotta have tough knees for this. And
I've
that's the
jumped out of a
reason-
second-story window IRL as a child.
Fine. Well, Lee, I'm gonna take another mark on my luck because that was a 3.
Ooh, back broken. GG's.
Yeah.
From a second story.
Embarrassing. Yeah, we don't talk about that.
The embarrassment that'll kill you.
The game over music from Breath of the Wild just played in my head.
I just heard the Mario Brother one.
Lee,
Rolls down like a rag doll.
Lee, I forgot. Every time that I spend a point of luck, which I've done twice now, I find a dangerous lead on my prey. That is my special as the wrong.
Okay. You were in such a panic state when you jump out the second story window and almost bust your ass cheeks trying to get down for a second. You had to catch yourself on a brick before landing on top of a nearby trash can and then jumping on the ground. And you're like, stuck it. And then you look over and you're like, that way. You feel it in your fucking shin bones that creature is that way. But then you also get the sneaking suspicion. You're like, wait a minute. If it's a Kishi and there's more than one Kishi, that probably means it's teaching its child how to hunt.
Goddamn clever girls. I'm about to get velociraptored.
I love Jurassic Park. Anyways.
So Ayla just yells. Yells back, I guess, to Ayla and Echo. And it's like, there's a lot more of them.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I heard the blood curdling scream, and I'm sad that I didn't cause it. So I'm gonna go find out what happened.
Okay. Are you just following where Ayla is going?
No, that's the long way. Of course, I'm just gonna go bloop 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 through walls and floors.
Okay.
I love that even though we can't see you, like I knew exactly what you did.
All right, Ayla, what?
Bloop, 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 bloop.
What are we doing? Are you following? What you popping?
Yeah, Ayla.
Are we following? What are we doing?
Oh. What I'm gonna go out.
Yeah.
Is there like an escape
Yeah, there's a fire escape.
thing? Yeah, I'll just go down the fire escape.
Okay. Okay. So our lovely trio racing against themselves, I guess, to get to where the blood curdling scream was. As you all make it, you do see Kanisha in a very peculiar situation. Like this creature, this Kishi, definitely has a more compromising position. However, it has not noticed the three of you. It is focused specifically on Azra
With the flaming
and
sword.
Kanisha at this current moment.
Can I get a clean shot?
Not without hitting Kanisha.
Can I just see the one? I don't see any others.
You don't see the other one now. I would imagine Azra's like tall ass fucking behind is blocking the child.
Mhm.
Are there
Can
any? Oh, sorry.
Can I whack it with a sock?
That's the more safer alternative than a gun. I mean, you could definitely shoot if you want to. You're more than welcome.
I mean, a whack and a stab would definitely
Yes,
catch it
you
off
can.
guard.
You can definitely whack it with the sock.
Okay.
Roll me a tough.
Oh my god.
Okay, tough is a -1.
Oof.
Eee. Got an 11.
You got this. You got this. Are you ladies pop your
Double
pussy
60.
like this? Shake your body. Don't stop. Don't miss.
Ooh.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a what?
Oh,
Use your
I
luck.
can use luck.
Use
Okay,
luck.
this is funny because for my luck, what has to happen every time I use my luck, a person comes out of nowhere from one of my shows. That's what it says.
oh.
It's so silly.
One of the tightrope walkers sees you as they're passing the alleyway with this glowing fucking sock, goes to say hello before seeing you knock the fuck out of the Kishi that is holding Kanisha. The creature goes, "What the fuck?" Like there's a burn mark in the back of its like because it has two faces. Like you just hit the hyena in the mouth.
Yeah.
So the hyena's like jaw is pretty much demolished by this because I said so. Because it's already fucking hurt.
So it dropped Kanisha.
Yeah, it did drop because it's trying to grab the back of its head. You start seeing the holy magic that was blessing this thing start to eat, almost dissolve the creature before it just turns into nothing but ash.
It's never done that before.
That's the power of God in anime.
The power of Christ compelling you.
It's the power of God in anime.
So you hear a scream from behind you, Azra, as this half hyena like child just scrambles to this now like thing of ashes.
Mm-hmm.
And just looks at you and goes, "Am I next?"
Unfortunately, my child, yes, you are. Stab.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that solely because it is like a wee one.
Yeah.
However, I do need you to roll me a cool.
How coolly can you murder a child?
That's awful.
I got double sixes.
Real cool, very cool, so cool. Oh, there goes God. Whoops!
How many times can we break Lee in one game?
Demolished.
That's so funny. Ooh, right.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So you don't want to do this. But you know this thing is going to grow up into something that's going to, and has already, and has
Mhm.
seemingly no conscious about it because it sees it as survival. But unfortunately for you, this is something you have to do to make sure the rest of these people survive.
Mm-hmm.
It does, however, it looks at you with eyes that will probably haunt you until you ascend.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's not fine. And
Everything's
here's
fine
why.
because it's for the mission.
As you watch this, everything just kind of evaporate, and you have these two stacks of ash. You feel something strange in your body. Your wings, which you've had control over since you were also a wee one, pop out of your back, which is strange because they've never not listened to you before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming your wings are white, right?
No, they're crimson.
They're crimson. Even better. You feel like a tingling sensation through your wings. Like, I don't know if you've ever went through anaphylactic shock, but like that, but
Oh,
then
I
you
have.
fucking okay, delicious. It's like that, but going through your wings, like it's tingling, it's burning as this crimson color just starts to erode and turn into a black. And it starts and just goes from the tip of your wings down to the other side. And this only typically means one thing with angels of any kind, of any domination. You have now fallen from grace.
It were itchy.
You're very itchy. That is correct. You are very fucking itchy. Kanisha, I need you to roll me a cool, please.
Ooh, okay. The noise. I'm gonna roll where I can see it. I still can't see it. That's 9.
Okay, perfect. Kanisha, you feel like your neck is burning. Where
Sorry.
where the creature grabbed you when it dropped, one of its claws did like cut into your skin. Now hyenas, if you do not know, normally because they eat and scavenge, usually have a bacteria in their mouth that is very toxic if exposed to it for too long. This creature had its nails in your neck for at least a minute. And this is a supernatural fucking hyena with a human half face. You now have, you thankfully did not die because it was beginning to eat away at your skin. You were so high on adrenaline that you didn't notice.
Oh.
It just looks like someone tried to like it definitely looks like someone tried to burn you and cut open the blister and kind of fucked it up. Like kind of like when you try to do some like WMD at home. Like you're like, oh, this is a zit, I have cancer type shit. Like you have to fix it. Like you're like heated up the bobby pin and everything.
So she doesn't notice it? She doesn't feel it?
No, you feel it now. The adrenaline has worn off. That shit hurted it.
Hurted it.
It hurted
it. She tries to steady herself on a wall, and goes to touch her neck. I'm guessing like touching it makes it hurt worse.
Oh yeah, that shit hurts.
So she just kind of like she winces and like doesn't she doesn't she
that shit is like stepping on a Lego level pain right
now. Oh, she slides down the wall. She's like crouched on the ground. And she's squeezing her shoulders. My neck.
Let me use my healing.
Okay. I don't know if you have to roll for that. I'm not gonna make you roll for that.
Oh, I forgot. She has a new weird thing because she used 1 luck point, and every time she does that, she finds something weird and maybe even useful.
Ooh.
You're not able to close the wound completely like you would normally, but it does heal. But it is definitely scarred.
Oh.
It's a cool looking scar though. Bitches love scars.
Azra's like, a mark of war. It's a mark of a good warrior, and it does look good.
I'm gonna
It
fucking
does?
throw up.
She takes her phone. Oh,
It's a good mark
Not
in a
oh.
good place.
yeah. No, well, yeah.
Pete,
It doesn't hurt
okay.
anymore. Yeah, she's just kind of like, damn, yeah, okay.
It'll make for a great story if you are
Yeah.
inclined to give others such story.
I don't know if anybody will believe me, so I think I'm just gonna tell people that somebody tried to fight me with a knife and I punched them in the face and they died.
Adequate.
In time.
Very adequate.
Close. That's very
I would-
close to the truth.
I would believe you, and I would buy that.
Yeah. Are you okay? Your wings are different. What? Are they different? Or were they supposed to be red? Something happened.
They were red. Something happened. I must consult my father because I'm supposed to take his place as the angel of death.
Okay, all right. Okay, I don't know if that's better or worse. I was like, I heard father, and I was like, God.
Yes, you may have heard his name, Samael.
Jesus.
I just feel like Azra's out here aura farming right now. Like,
Where is
yeah, my
Neon?
dad's my dad, no big deal, whatever. You probably heard of him.
Yeah.
Ayla, you kind of look at the ashes of both of these creatures that are probably the closest to Lythran Campy that you've encountered recently. You do feel a sense of relief. You feel a sense of safety for a moment of being like, these creatures were actively hunting more people in a month than you had probably ever seen in your career as a hunter.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if
Especially
you come to the
since. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go.
Well, I was gonna say, especially because like her first encounter with, and probably only real encounter with lycanthropes has been fearful and too afraid to do anything, just hiding and letting other people get eaten. And this time, they didn't hide.
Yeah, and you landed a serious blow on that mother.
Basically, took it out myself.
Basically, took it out yourself.
Yeah, the holy sock didn't do anything at all.
No. The holy sock, Isla, since your coworker, the trapeze artist, is kind of just looking at y'all kind of funny, and it's like, all right. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of your face there, Alana, and then like edit a sock onto that.
Just hides it behind my back.
Yeah.
The trapeze artist kind of looks at you and then looks at Echo for a brief moment.
Yeah, it's seething and like halfway inside the wall.
That's
And
wrong.
just-
I mean, that's not.
is kind of staring at you for a second, and it goes, do you know you look like that girl, like that person who got murdered like forever ago and like is like memorialized in the library? Has anyone ever told you that?
Yeah, I get that a lot. Yeah, I get that one a lot. What was their name? I've heard it. I can't remember.
Bitch, neither can I. Hold on.
Is it the original name or the newest name?
I think it's the original that I have. Hold on.
Oh god. Because the newest name was the Dakota J. Harkin.
Yeah. Oh, it was like Grace Ray something. Raynat, something like that.
Renat.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard a thing or two about like maybe genetics. I've heard it.
You should like get one of those like ancestry DNA tests and like find out what's popping. Maybe you're like related.
Maybe.
Before turning back to Isla, just completely just being like, yeah, I just compared you to a corpse. Any fucking ways. You're wanted back like expeditiously.
Can I wrap up with
No.
this?
Also, the trapeze artist would have recognized Echo.
Yeah.
That makes it even better that they just purposely forgot. And just kind of grabbed your hand. Come on, we have to go. You can't sit here lollygagging with your friends to do whatever it is the fuck you're doing.
Okay.
What is going on? Where are you going?
The show.
What
The show must go on.
show?
Mm,
Yes, a great song by Queen. Wonderful.
No, they've got to go back.
Go back where?
Stanford will not be happy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
You know,
already not.
The side of
Stanford
the
is
van.
already not happy.
Well, if they have anything to say, they can say it to me.
No. I don't know exactly
I-
what's going on with Stanford and Isla, but no.
Do you?
I don't think you want. I don't know what he'd do. He'd do something.
Not much anyone can do to me.
For somebody who can trap monsters.
Well, I'm not a monster.
I mean, I could trap monsters. Remember that one time?
That's true.
True.
And Ayla just turns to Echo and is like, did that person just say your name was Rayne?
They said that I looked like the Raynaud memorialized in the library.
Yeah, like, I guess I'm sort of distantly related to them. That's what I've heard. So that's not you, right?
Echo just fully goes into the wall and just lives in the wall.
It's just that gif of Homer Simpson dissolving into the blue.
Yeah.
It is them.
Damn.
Shut the fuck up. Just from the wall. Just
Can
I
you
could banish you.
just like staring and just kind of goes, where you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Like she can't believe what she's saying, what she's seeing.
I just had an idea. Echo is in the wall, but just out of it enough that it looks like they are painted on the wall.
Ayla's
A
just
link
like,
between worlds.
yeah. Ayla's like, Kanisha, all the shit that you just saw and you can't even believe that ghosts are real. Like you just saw like a hyena man thing try to eat you. 2 of them.
Yeah.
But ghosts, that's where we draw the line.
Where and then
Yeah.
freezes with her hand in the air. Is looking at Ayla with her hand pointing at Echo. Like she can
Kanisha.
comprehend ghosts, but now she's stuck on like, but why are you in the wall?
That's surreal.
Kanisha.
Ayla,
Echo
you broke.
seems to be a very shy ghost.
Okay.
If you
Just
have
a shy
heard-
guy, if you will.
Yeah. If you
A
have done
wallflower at this point.
if you have done research from the 1800s on the Raynauds, you will understand why I'm a little. Nah.
I didn't do that, so I don't know.
See, Lee, this can't be a one shot because now we have to have a follow up. Because I need to know how Kanisha becomes a professional hunter at this point. Like,
Right?
I need to see the progression From
And
like full
Really
Spending-
skeptic,
unfortunate because that's
badass.
all I have. Godspeed.
Ah!
You could have like 2
spending way
weeks
too
of
much
prep.
time with Azra. That's how.
Mm.
And they were
Yes.
roommates.
They were only roommates.
Anyways, that aside, that is all I have for y'all. Thank you for entertaining my buffoonery.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Not be about to fall. That's wild.
Oh. Everything's falling down.
No, my chair was
Oh.
going too far back. I would have busted my
Oh.
ass.
The chair, the cameras, the flower pot, everything.
Listen, the
Before
camera
we
is
head out-
Valencia's fault.
Yeah.
Being way
Before we
too
head
gay.
out, since we got like right into it without saying who we are, Lee, why don't you tell us who you are, where we can find you on the internet?
I was ready to read from the white people list. I'm not gonna lie.
Do it again.
You're not the white people though.
I know, but it's funny.
You're Lee.
Hi, my name is Lee. I read horrible names to call white milk crickets. You can find me on the internet as Ghosty under most pretenses. If you can't find me, mind your fucking business. Don't look for me that deep. It's not that serious. I am being bullied to run games because Rayne's like, "What are you doing?" However,
Stop
I
being
will.
so good at telling stories.
I will say for timeline reasons, hopefully what month we're in? June.
And July.
So hopefully, if all goes well, by September I will be streaming again because hopefully I will be
Oh,
able to have
yeah.
myself on a new PC that doesn't like to crash. I will try my best. I make no promises. Hopefully the poetry book will be out either by the end of this month or next month. Godspeed. Hopefully all will be well so I can get enough money funded for me to get top surgery because it is expensive as fuck
Mhm.
here.
Yeah.
You can find all my links if you want to support me, if you want to donate to my top surgery funds and so on and so forth. By all means, do your business. Thank you for entertaining me. I am God. I will give the keys back to Rayne.
I thought you shit the keys. You ate them 3 hours ago.
Yeah, that tracks though. That tracks.
A little bit of
Uh,
diarrhea can fix that.
To be fair, I did eat a very substantial amount of kimchi cucumbers before this started.
Spicy.
That
Mm.
just means that your gut
Solid choice,
biome
though.
is healthy.
They're so
Yeah.
good. They're so good.
Lee, which direction are we going?
Let's go bully Channelle-Lize.
Hi, my name is Channelle-Lize. I use she/they pronouns, and you can find me pretty much anywhere as Channelle-Lize with a hyphen, unless it's a website that doesn't let you use hyphens in your username, and then it's without the hyphen. There's been a link in the chat about my link tree is there. You can find pretty much all my socials. I haven't been good at keeping anything updated or announced or anything like that because I'm in a time in my life where I'm trying to move to a new province. So I'm stressed. But I like streaming and play TTRPGs. I started playing this year and I want to keep doing that. So if you want to see if I do it again, click the link. It's past 10 p.m. and I'm devolving. Follow me on social media.
Amazing.
Rolling reds
Yeah.
back in my ears again.
Should I popcorn it to somebody else?
There.
Am I popcorning it? Do I give it to
Yes.
somebody?
No, I think we're just gonna continue around the circle.
The other way.
So me
So
next?
Ren, that'd be you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Ren. You can find me as Ren_Shadow_Fox on here on Twitch. You can find me probably on TikTok like that. I'm on Discord as like Ren Fox. If you know my real name, no the fuck you don't.
What do you mean your name is Ren?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Normally you see me as a blue and purple fox. Very few people have gotten to see my face because I'm camera shy.
A privilege.
We've been blessed.
Yeah.
It is a blast.
I stream sometimes. I'm currently on hiatus because mine and Griffin's life went since March. So
Same besties. That's strategy besties. We're doing it.
I'm
Mike was like,
I kicked everything.
I am hoping to start streaming again early next month, give or take. I can't make promises on that though. That's the end of that.
Love it. Absolutely. We're skipping me because everybody knows who the fuck I am. This is my shit. This is my
danger,
channel.
danger.
Yeah. Whoever that weirdo is. Alana.
I'm Alana. I make dice.
Edible dice.
They're not
Not
edible.
yet.
Do not eat them.
Tell me what
Nom
to
nom.
do.
And you can find me over at spectralcraft.ca. I also have an Instagram, or all my socials are spectralcraft dice at spectralcraft dice. Oh my god, I can't talk. Spectralcraft dice.
It's in the description and in the chat.
And I'm an artist as well. And you can find all that stuff over on my website. And
Yeah,
Just very good art.
Oh, you're that. I follow you on TikTok.
That's amazing.
Or Instagram. I actually don't remember. Whatever you have, I am following you on it. I don't know.
Instatalk.
Yeah, the social media.
I don't know why I thought you had a gummy bear, and I was like, where the fuck did you pull that from, Valencia?
What? Oh.
It's the delicious dice. We eat them.
We do eat them. We eat them. It's what we do.
They do make edible
Anyway.
dice, so not Alana, but in general, they like. Anyway,
I want some.
they're rock. They're basically rock candy.
Yeah.
Delicious. Anyway, hi, I am Valencia. You can find me any socials on Diva with a Handgun. I am currently retired from streaming, but I might come out of retirement because money is a thing that I need, and I get at least a little bit from streaming, and it's great. But my real thing is that I am an author. I am writing the sequel to this book. This is my book. It's a great book, and it is Non-Binary Awareness Week, right? And guess what? 3 of the characters in this book are non-binary. Yeah, Rayne's got a copy. Thank you, Rayne.
Can I do my hand right?
And
There you go.
Alana's got a copy as well.
I just,
3 of
it's
the
packed
main
away.
characters are non-binary. And secondary characters are non-binary by default because they are forces of the universe, so they don't really have a gender. So yeah, it's a very fun book. It's heartwarming. It is heartbreaking. It is about getting through trauma and friendship and loving yourself and loving each other unconditionally and in ways that are stronger than just romantic love. That's something that I always want to drive home, that there is a much purer, much better love out there than just trying to go for romantic love. We need more strong platonic, queer platonic, weird fucking relationships out there. There are so many different kinds of relationships that people don't even talk about, that a lot of people have a hard time trying to like feel normal that that's what they are like. That we need to showcase these things, and that is part of this nice little book. It's a short read, only 300 some odd pages. It's great. I love it, and I'm not even just saying that because I'm a writer. Because if I'm being honest, I'm a writer, and I would say that my stuff is trash. Because that's just
true.
who we are.
Yeah, I'm a BFA. I know. I feel you.
So yeah, it's a lot that I'm saying that it's good. So you have to ask yourself, if you were going to be in this wonderful other dimension that is tailored to you personally, what color is your sky?
Ooh.
Question.
And that's where I leave it.
Ooh.
And with that, again, thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for playing. It's always a pleasure. Rayne, I'm so glad that we finally got to have you on officially. And actually, I think Channelle-Lize, this is technically your debut on the channel, even though we've got some stuff coming up with you as well. Some Vampire the Masquerade.
Well, no, we
Oh, I was about to be
we did the
Was that a
the
different
other
was,
one,
Was that live?
the monster, not the post apocalypse.
No, that was on. Was that on TEP or was that on here?
Oh, it
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
Okay,
I know.
different.
Yay, hi! Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna say welcome. That's not what you say when you arrive. Truthfully.
I'm just here all the time. I don't leave.
Listen, it's good having you.
It's good to be here.
Absolutely.
back.
Yes. Trust me. I will be bugging you plenty. And yeah, we will catch you all next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.